are in day 5 of the Donna Adelson trial, and I actually had this intro already filmed, but then I realized I didn't start the stream on YouTube. Oh goodness, what a morning that we're having. So we are continuing with the digital evidence against Donna Adelson. They're going into the wiretaps, the recordings between the people that are involved. There is a wiretap call between Donna and Charlie where, again, they're talking shit about Wendy. They're saying that she's finally growing, some brains, and that they really want Wendy to stay with this guy named Dave. It seems like Wendy was dating this very successful businessman that Donna approves, Charlie approves, and they don't think she can do any better. However, I don't know if it's Wendy talking to her friends or Wendy just having doubts, or maybe Wendy's just not into this guy. If she wants to break up with him, that's her choice. But of course, Wendy's brother and mother are scheming, they're talking, and they want Wendy to stay with this man. Now, they also get into the Dolce Vita meeting between Catherine McBanois and Charlie Adelson. The audio is pretty hard to hear, and I feel like we've already listened to portions of the Dolce Vita stuff. So I was a little conflicted on whether or not I wanted to read it or if we just skip it. But then I was like, maybe I'll just read it. I'll try to read it quickly or something like that. So that's where we're at. Oh, also, if you guys are, if you guys haven't seen the entire coverage of this case, I do have recaps on my channel. So we've done recaps for day 1 with opening statements, day 2 that's been broken up between Wendy's testimony, her brother's testimony, and some other testimonies on there. We have day 4 with day 4, today's day 5, right? Today's day 5. We have day 3, day 4. So if you guys are not completely caught up with the case, go watch the recap. If you're new here and you're like, oh, hey, what is this case that you're covering? Oh shit, I'm not caught up. You're already on day 5. Don't worry. Go to the YouTube channel. I've covered on there. There's recaps on there, and they're not super long or anything like that, except for the one yesterday. Yesterday was a lot. I wanted to include portions of where they were doing the audio calls. So you can skip around for that one if you don't watch the whole thing. But hi, day 5. Good morning. Hello. How are you doing today? We're starting off with, again, Patrick Sanford, FBI special agent. He has been testifying since yesterday, and they're going to go over the wiretap calls. But now we're going to jump over to the Dolce Vita meeting between Charlie and Catherine McBanois. So at this point, the bump has already happened. They are generating conversations about, Dan Markel's murder, and that's exactly what they wanted to happen, Hi, lady. How are you doing today? How's it going? It feels awkward to do intros twice. So now I feel like I'm a little more like, Accept
that job.
Back here, the one that was previously in the name of Harvey Adelson, but transferred over to McBanois.
Good morning.
Correct. The timing of this photo was during the wire. That vehicle was during the wire, I believe, was still currently registered to Charlie Adelson or Harvey Adelson.
Okay.
Adelson.
So remember, Katie was paid in lump sum cash. She split it with the hitman. Now, not super equally, but I think she got probably around 20 to 30 grand, somewhere around that ballpark. And then she was getting $2,000 a month from the Adelson Institute. She was getting $400 checks weekly. Not only that, but Charlie was also helping out with money stuff, Charlie gave her Harvey's old Lexus and a boob job, or half a boob job. We don't know. A full boob job, a side boob job. We don't know what kind of boob job she got. So this is the vehicle that she got from Harvey.
But we've heard evidence of it being transferred over to Catherine McBanois at some point, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's the car.
That is the car. So that's
And then the meeting that we're about to talk about was at the Dolce Vita restaurant. Are you familiar with that?
I am.
And we're some M37. Is this in front of the Dolce Vita restaurant?
It is after the.
All right, we got some images
From some agents yesterday about the attempts to conversation recording.
I have.
We've got call E. Is that one just McBanois?
That's a recorder we're gonna listen to. Yes, right. You're definitely first. I'm so tired. I have some hazelnut coffee. Wake up! Good morning. Damn it, taxi. I was just gonna let her think that. Taxi. So just so y'all know, this is the glimpse of the audio, because I'm gonna read it to you guys. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. All right. All right. Let's put on my best singing voice for y'all. Charlie, if they had any evidence, we've already gone to the airport. The problem is, even if they bug this, even if they bug your home phone, nobody's going to unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible. Charles, even if they unintelligible. Even if they bug your phone, unintelligible. Even if they bug your phone, unintelligible. You're still not talking about any of this. So my point is, how do you get people to talk? You throw smoke grenades and then you get all the cockroaches to run out. There's smoke in the house. There's smoke in the house. And everyone's running and everyone's talking and you make a smoke grenade. What happens to the smoke grenade? I'm waiting with bated breath. Okay, that's him yelling, ah. I think his ah was a little better than mine. What do you think? Listen, if that's what it was very smart because that means my mom hasn't told my dad anything. My mom knows my dad is going to flip out when he finds out. But my mom hasn't told my dad anything. But normally, obviously, if that was a cop that came and spoke to my mom, hold on a second. My mom hasn't told my dad anything. I wonder if it's in context of my mom hasn't told my dad that someone came up to me and tried to blackmail me, or my mom hasn't told my dad that we tried to kill Dan Markel. I still think that Harvey knew. I still think Harvey knew, and I think that Harvey was just letting his family do their thing. He wasn't going to butt in. Also, hold on a second. Is Harvey in the courtroom? Do we have Harvey in the courtroom? Let's see, Mr. Zellman. Is Harvey back there? I was watching someone's video and then someone mentioned Harvey not being in the courtroom yesterday. And I was like, wait, is that true? I thought we saw Harvey in the courtroom yesterday. Was he not there? I want to know if Harvey's in the courtroom because I wonder if, you know, there was a day where Harvey was taking notes and I was like, oh, I've never seen Harvey take notes before. I wonder if Harvey's like, shit, why am I being mentioned more than I thought I would originally be? They kept mentioning his name. There's pictures of him. There's a vehicle and all that stuff. So I wonder if Harvey's like, all right, Donna, good luck on your trial. I'm gonna go to Vietnam. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye. All right, back to this. But normally, obviously, if that was a cop that came and spoke to my mom, and that night when he comes home from work, she would say, guess what? Unintelligible. Today. Or guess who paid me a little visit when I'm taking the grandkids to school? And then Katie. Unintelligible. Charles. After she dropped him and she was walking home, yeah, she dropped him off and was walking back by herself. So the person had to be unintelligible. Because the thing is, unintelligible. A lot of times, my mom takes her car and drives him to school. The kids, this person knows her routine, knows who she is. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, yeah, someone may have come to the office. My dad works Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, you know, it's probably either get him on the beach or get him at the office up there. They may approach my mom because my dad may be someone who is carrying a gun. So you never know. You never know. You don't want to turn into a fucking shootout. What now? Why would it turn into a fucking shootout? I think Charlie watches way too many fucking movies, man. Way too many fucking gangster movies, but he's not absorbing the knowledge from it because this is just so bad. It's just like a bad copy paste of this. Hi, Mufasa. Good morning. How are you doing today? He's looking into escaping to Mexico with a canoe. Florida to Mexico, rough. You might as well just go to Cuba at this point. Katie, unintelligible. Shit that I use. Charles. And I can tell you, a lot of times I carry a gun on me. I mean, someone comes up to me. Katie, I have mine right now next to my inaudible. Charlie, you carrying on you right now? I mean, I'm going to start carrying one on my back. Like, you know, the holster that fits in your back? If someone comes up to me, they better be ready to shoot because I'm going to shoot them. Somebody comes up to me asking for money in my house? Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, yeah, and guess what? When the fucking police show up, there's a doctor, there's an oral surgeon standing there with a dead gang member in his fucking driveway. They're not going to come down too hard on me, and I'm not going to talk anyway. I don't know. I don't trust them. Yeah, and that's Charlie thinking that his wealth, his power, you know, his standing in the community as a wealthy dental dude, periodontist, you know, he's going to be like, they're going to believe me. Look at me. Why would they believe a dead gang member? Why would they believe gang members, I guess? Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, Katie, this is like not some chick showing off tattoos of your man. This is happening. It's serious because these people are going to come back. They didn't go through the trouble of seeking my mama to hand her that and then go away. So I've got two options. They're not going to go away. I may wish they go away, never come back, but they ain't going away. The trouble they went through, Katie, they're now because unintelligible. They're going to be a point where it's just like, hold on. Charles, well, with a beard or with a badge? Katie, either or. Charlie, I don't know. Listen, if a badge comes up to you, tell them, have a nice day, officer. Listen, if they want to charge me to something, charge me. If not, I don't talk to cops. Sorry. Katie, yeah, no, perfect. Charlie, no, it's very simple. It's like, Katie, yeah, unintelligible. That shit, unintelligible. Charlie, if you're gonna charge me, charge me. Katie, yeah, unintelligible. Why is it slowing down? Am I speaking too fast? Charlie, things have changed a lot. You know what's changed a lot? There's cameras everywhere. So cops now, they have a fucking pension. When they retire, they're gonna get a pension for the next 30 years. Medical, dental, salary, every month. And if they think that, the cameras look, how many cameras are in here? 5? I mean, they better be going in a place where there's not a chance that someone doesn't have a camera pointing outside to know the caption of unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible right now. Charles, what I'm saying is that this person is not going away. They came very equipped with details. Where did the details come from? I don't know. The details. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, well, it's because of the 2 things. Here's the thing. Katie, a lot of her shit that she's saying is unintelligible. You know why? It's because she ain't talking loud like fucking Charlie. Okay, Charlie over here talking so fucking loud and shit like that. Like, he thinks he knows everything. Like, Charlie. That's why all the portions of Charlie's like audio stuff, like we can kind of hear him. Donna, Katie, they're kind of like whispering a little bit. But Charlie's over here, he's like yelling it out. He's like a fucking opera singer. He's old as fuck. Could have gone to another courtroom. Oh no. He looks like he's still there, okay? He watched Bad Boys once. Charlie thinks untouchable. Delulu. Unintelligible is the word to describe the both of them. Oh, where are we at here? Okay. Charlie. Well, because it's one of 2 things. What else could they? You go to the cops, you give unintelligible information. Okay, I'm going to tell them that my brother did it. I'll go right now and tell them. They're going to say, can you prove it? And I'm going to say, no. Did you know what kind of gun was used? I say, no. Did you see your brother do it? No. How do you know that it was him? He told me. Okay, he told you. That's called secondhand knowledge. It's not even admissible. Okay, he told you. What did he tell you? He said, I did it. Even if I went in and said my brother said he did it, you got to prove it. You got to prove the person on the scene. You got to understand. In order to prove it, you have to put that person at that scene, at that time, not in the car. Because the fact is, it's like, even if they let you, let's say you just sat in the car, right? Then I go ahead and I commit a crime, and then I go, but your DNA's in the car, and I go, yeah, Katie was in my car. She got out and she did this horrible crime. Okay, so then they come, they get the DNA in the car, and you go, oh, Katie was in the car. No, Katie sat in the car for 2 minutes and they got in the AC. What the fuck is he talking about? And then they got out of the car. Katie has nothing to do with me robbing the Burger King. Oh man, does he have an affinity for Burger King just like Lori Vallow? Let me tell you guys, okay? For those of you guys who are not Americans, Burger King sucks in America. Burger King used to be solid, used to be delicious. Although people do like Burger King burgers, but Burger King as a whole, garbage, okay? Their nuggets are garbage. Their chicken fries, I don't think I ever had their chicken fries before. But their nuggets are garbage. Their french fries used to be delicious. It's garbage now. But I guess if they're called Burger King, at least make your burgers good, right? But yeah, and I think, do they even have Coke? I think they carry Pepsi. Ugh. All right, let me continue. Hey, Oahu, good morning. How are you doing today? Hi, Chantal. Hello, hello. Charlie's not wrong on that point. All the Brown gang members were in prison years before. If not for this tape, he could still be walking free. All right, continue with Charlie. So even if I can prove that, yeah, Katie was with me, can you put Katie at the Burger King? I can put Katie. I can say that she was sat in the car. Yeah. What you need to do is get that little bit of evidence from you having been in the car. And when they bring you into interrogation, they're like, listen, we know that you're in that fucking car and you were in the car such and such day. We know we've got your DNA. Even if your DNA, your fingerprints, your fucking hair is all over the fucking car, that proves, yeah, congratulations. You were in the car. It's not a crime to sit in the car, okay? You know what I mean? My mom could have sat in the car, too. It's not a crime. They have to prove, they have to put you at the scene at that date. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, 2. They said the guy's name was Tuo? I don't even know who the fuck it is. Is there just a Tuo? So when I was editing the video, I saw the captions. I realized that whenever they say tuto, the captions would spell it differently almost every time. It was like tato, tuto, tato. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious. And then I was looking at the long crime chat and they're calling him like Tuto Tuesday or something. Cause his name, I think one of the captions said taco. All right. Sorry. Just a little side tangent. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, Tuto's incarcerated now. And I know you've been helping out Katie and helping your family and it's been helping out Katie and her family. Now Tuto's family needs help. My mom was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, well, maybe this will refresh your memory. And he handed to her. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie Adelson. And she said, unintelligible. Respect, unintelligible. Well-spoken, like polite. And she goes, unintelligible. Polite and well-spoken. I said, did he act like a thug, or did he have to talk with like a thick Spanish accent or anything? She said, no. I said, was he white or Hispanic? She said he was white, but he could have been Hispanic. But that, unintelligible. Katie, either way. Charlie, yeah, couldn't say. Oh, by the way, the undercover agent did testify, and when Jackie was trying to dox him, I'm just kidding. When Jackie was trying to ask him questions, like she was like trying to compliment his accent. She's like, oh, like, did you learn Spanish or what? And she's like, and he's like, oh, no, I speak Spanish fluently. And then I think she asked him for his ethnicity. I'm like, girl, I'm not answering that. I'm an undercover agent, okay? You're going to dox me right now. All right, Charlie. Yeah, I couldn't say. I mean, everyone in Miami is Hispanic, so it's like you can't tell. I talked to you on the phone. It's like talking to some like Maria from the West Side Story. Like it could have been like unintelligible. So he wasn't wasn't strong skinned. She had a fucking unintelligible sounding unintelligible, which is very recognizable. Catherine McManua, unintelligible, so recognizable. Charlie with no glasses. I said unintelligible. No glasses, no hat. Unintelligible. She said, well dressed. Katie, well dressed? Charles, yeah. He wasn't like, looking like, oh, he's like a thug. No, he was wearing like a shirt and kind of like a little vest or kind of like a little jacket. She said he was broad. My mom's like, he was so big. My mom's walking away. My mom goes to the right and he moves like this. He said he turned. He said he turned and my mom was like, oh, sorry, sir, like this. And then he goes, my mom's like, sorry. And he's like, Miss Adelson? And she's like, yes. And he goes, I need to talk to you. Okay, so my mom thought it was like a process server. Katie, unintelligible. Somebody had to know where your mom, unintelligible. A lot of knowledge, unintelligible. Charlie, Katie, for $19, if I entered your mom's name and address in a fucking computer, it costs $19 to find out where they probably rented an apartment under their names. So it's probably in the registry or whatever. So it's like, when you're online, it's like $19 or $29.99 to find anyone you want. That's all you do. Then it shows where they're registered and then you locate them. You go online, pull up a picture, you sit outside and you wait. And you know what their kids look like too, because guess what? They're online too. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, so Katie, they'll be back. These people know, unintelligible. Whoever it was knows information. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, what? Katie, unintelligible. You know what I mean? And there's not a lot of people that I know much about, unintelligible. Charlie, they didn't mention my name, which makes me think that these people only know the part of the story, or they think they know part of the story. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, do you think that... Let me ask you a question. When everyone was there the next day, did any of you take any money? It's not like you're driving around in a Bentley, cruising around in a mega yacht. Yeah, dumbass, because you didn't pay them that much money. You gave them $100K split by 3, which I'm so surprised that they would even accept, because 30 grand is a lot, but it's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot in terms of life-changing. If you're going to murder someone, I guess make it so life-changing so you can get the hell out of Dodge and go relocate in Costa Rica or something like that. But man, they bought, one of the dudes within 3 months after the murder bought 3 cars. Not like, Bentleys, not like BMWs, but he still purchased 3 cars. And, when you look at the bank account before, the guy was not making, he was not making like significant money that was consistent. Okay. And then the other dude, yeah, he had a consistent job. He was getting like $500 a week from like coastal masonry, they said. However, he had like, it was like 21 overdraft fees. Okay. Whenever he get money in his account, he would spend, and then overspend. So, yeah, Charlie, they're not driving around in a Bentley or cruising in a yacht. But here's the thing. You could still look at the before and after the hit, and then you could see their financial shit. So again, that was already covered on day 4, I think. Day 4 or day 3. Charlie, because otherwise you would have no idea that I had anything to do with unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible. I feel like unintelligible. And the way that you're describing it, like how they... All right, give us some time. Let me breathe a little bit. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? Hey, Sarah, for my most recent video, I included the FBI guy just for you. All right? I wasn't going to include it in the video. This is the type of conversation people have and end it with, trust me, I have a lawyer friend. I know the law. Katie, unintelligible. I feel like unintelligible. And all the way you're describing it, like how they are well-dressed, number 1, unintelligible. That's not something like unintelligible. Yeah, inaudible. Charlie, well, some things can... some things about anything. The problem is this, okay? So this is, go tell the cops. They're going to ask you, where's the weapon at? You're going to say, I don't know. How do you know who pulled the trigger? You can say a name. Unintelligible. Okay, did you witness it? And the person's going to say, no. The question is, how do you know? So if you didn't witness it, you only heard a rumor on the street that this person did something. Do you know what's that's worth? 0. That's what you do when you wear a wire. Get this person talking, and if you can get the person to confess on wires, then you have something that you're charging. It's so funny how he is, it's not like he's completely ignoring, you know, the chance of being wiretapped, phone calls being recorded and stuff like that. However, he's talking about all this at the same time. It's like all like surface level knowledge. I guess he thinks that, well, in order for me to actually be convicted, I have to say on a wire, I did it. I did it. You know, like I did this. Here's the evidence. I'm on camera. Here's eyewitnesses. But he doesn't understand that, you know, sometimes people get convicted just based on like circumstantial shit. So, Charlie, keep on talking, Charlie. We like it that Charlie's a talker. Then what you do is you wear a wire, get this person talking. If you can get the person to confess on wires, then you can get something that you're charging. You have a confession. You have an admission of guilt. Outside of that, there's no evidence, okay? You have a car and you can link this person to renting that car that's used at the scene of the crime. Yeah, Charlie. Okay, but you know what? You also have to prove that they were also driving that way too. Yeah, cell phone. They didn't rent it and then lent it to a friend. What if you rented a car? Well, here's the thing. Garcia went to an ATM machine. Well, Garcia and Rivera went to an ATM machine after the murder, and voila. ATMs, you know, surprise, surprise, banks have cameras. They're in the car, and you see the two of them. Not only that, Garcia also got pulled over the first time because he had a citation. So I don't know if he got pulled over or if he was like caught on red camera or some shit like that. But these men were not operating in incognito mode, all right? Just because they were following Dan Markel and they decided to turn off the phone when they went to go murder him. Hello, there's still digital trail of them going from South Beach or South Florida to Tallahassee, and then them trailing him from the daycare to the gym. It's like, oh gosh, it's just half-assed thinking. Good morning, hello. I don't think Charlie knows how to shut up. Yeah, I think that's what everyone says about Charlie. So we like. The more they talk, the more law enforcement is like, okay, Charlie, keep on going. What if you rented a car today? I go, Katie, can I borrow it for the weekend? I'll bring it back on Tuesday. And you go, yeah, sure. So you rented a car, you bet in that fucking car. I drive to fucking Orlando. I rob a McDonald's in Orlando. Man, Charlie really likes fast foods. I come back and go, here's the keys, Katie. And you go, okay, thanks. Yeah, you rented it, but what if you were fucking all out weekend and you didn't know I took your car and I did something and I brought it back? Okay, my point is, I don't have any knowledge of what went on. Unintelligible. Evidently, this person either is pretending to or does. I don't want someone paying visits to my parents. Oh man, we used to rent our vehicles out on Turo, just as a way to like make a little bit of money. And this one time we Turoed our car. It's a Tesla. It was actually kind of interesting because the person just disappeared. For Tesla apps, you can see like, you know, like the routes where people are taking, how fast they're going and stuff like that. And some of the notifications alerts that comes up. This person was like driving like really fast on a bender, like all throughout the night into the AM. And then in the morning, they park their vehicle in this neighborhood and then they don't show up to, you know, turn in the vehicle back. And so we're like, dude, what happened to this guy? Like, is he okay? Did he like crash out? Is he just like, was he on drugs all night? Or like, I don't know, like it was just kind of crazy. And then so we couldn't contact this person. And it wasn't until hours later, the guy was like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I got arrested and I had to go to jail. And I'm just thinking like, oh, well, I hope you didn't commit any crimes driving the car. Jesus, there's going to be a lot of explaining to do, you know, like, you know, if he like murdered someone and then used our fucking car to do it. And then it's like, I got to go to court and I got to do all this stuff. I don't know. It was pretty wild. But, you know, luckily it seems like it was nothing crazy. He was probably arrested because maybe he was like drinking and driving, or I don't know, man. There was some weird shit. Anyways, little side story. Charlie, it could. I wish that it was a cop playing games. Why didn't they know it was me? If it was a cop playing games or an investigator playing games and didn't mention me, they did mention your son's girlfriend, Katie. No, they didn't. Not me at all. Unintelligible. And my family. And I think if they thought I had something to do with it, they would find me and they talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the person who's involved, not fucking people who aren't involved. Like, and I'm not involved. But if they know, but if you know, your relationship is with me, now my family, like I dated you, not my mom. They knew my dad's name. This person obviously doesn't even know that we've dated. That's a direct connection. Is who is her boyfriend? The 70-year-old guy? What? Where is he getting all this information from? There's so many. Okay, a lot of the stuff, not the hitman. A lot of the stuff, the undercover guy did not say any of this. That's a direct connection. Is who's her boyfriend? The 71-year-old guy, Dr. Adelson, or the 37-year-old Dr. Adelson? Yeah, 37. Let's go talk to him, Dr. Adelson. That's who they talked to. Not waste your time with mom. They needed to talk to someone who knew what the fuck went on. And so it wouldn't make sense that your connection to my family is me. Your connection to my family is not my mom. Like, yeah, you work for the office now because the checks are from there. And that's just because you come in and work on the weekends. Which I trust that you're doing because I'm never there when I see you. So again, he's saying so many things that are pretty incriminating, but at the same time, he's trying to buffer himself by adding these lies in there. Like, yeah, like you're working on the weekends, right? Yeah, I'm just making sure you're working on the weekends. Like, yeah, because you totally do work on the weekends. Oh man, you tell me you do it and the place looks clean, so you get your checks. You clean up, whatever. But that's neither here nor there. This person knows information, and even if they are cops, that information, unintelligible, said your name, they also know that they're claiming that somebody who had something to do with it is incarcerated. I don't know anybody in jail. Is that correct, Charlie? Katie, unintelligible, him. Charlie, my point is, I don't want this coming back. I don't have a problem helping the community out, but I don't want this community to come back next month. And what I think happens, if I pay any money, they're going to be back again and again and again. They got to make more money. Unintelligible. It's not a cop. We'll take this route. We've already addressed it if it's a cop. If it's a cop, I'm happy because I got nothing to hide, okay? If it's not a cop, unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, if it is a cop, I think unintelligible. It, unintelligible. Would be so easy to do. You've got to understand something. And they sit down and tell the police what happened. First, they're going to ask my parents to take a lie detector test, which they won't do, just for simple reasons that those things give false positives all the time, which unfortunately makes you look bad because it's like, okay, we just like feel that way because there's nothing to hide. But 99% of the people, if they had nothing to hide, take a lie detector test. It makes you look bad if they're like, Katie, you want to take a lie detector test if you shot JFK? And you're like, yeah, I'll fucking take the test. And I'm going home afterwards, all right? All right, breather time. Where are we at? Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, right. And you're right. But let me explain something to you. If you go to the police, this is going to put a spotlight on the investigation. The FBI. We're talking about the big wig in the FBI. Not like the first-year rookie. You're going to look at a 20-year vet with the FBI knocking at your door, wanting to speak with you and wanting to speak with your attorney. Unintelligible. This made not only international news, national news. This was in London. My family in London was calling. You know what the BBC News is? Is British Broadcasting News. This was on BBC News. Katie, inaudible. Charlie, okay. That doesn't matter. This was on BCT News. This was on Good Morning America. This was on New York Times. This is a big story. So, well, listen, you didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, well, prove it. The next question is, prove it. I don't have time. Unintelligible. I've got a problem with this. If you want to arrest me, fucking arrest me. I'm not going to sit here and show you the photos of all my dick. What? Of all the dick pictures I took of myself. Oh, Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, why can't you have my phone? Because I got a ton of nude photos of myself on the phone. I believe that. You're not looking at dick pictures of myself all day too. So why don't you come back with a warrant so you can look at all much the dick pictures you want of me? I'm serious. I don't want them laughing at my pee-pee. Charlie saying pee-pee. Okay. This is a little too crazy for 7 a.m. My roommate, I think, is still sleeping. Let's calm down. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, the point is, okay, I don't like cops. You're not getting my dick pics of myself, so have a nice day. So that's my answer, okay? If you think I did something, arrest me, charge me, and that's it. That's it. Now, I don't want these people coming back. If they are cops, I'm happy because I have nothing to hide. If they're a bad guy, there's two ways of dealing with it. One is go ahead and contact Miami Beach Police Department. Katie, yeah. Charlie, okay? They'll contact this guy. They'll talk to him on the phone. They'll arrange for the things to be set up. Katie, yeah. How can anyone date this guy? Holy fucking shit. All he does is fucking talk. Like, he's the fucking worst. Can you imagine my first date with this guy? Just fucking talking your fucking ear out? Holy shit. Charlie, okay. I want to set up, they're going to have like a fucking SWAT team in the place and fucking FBI. They're going to fucking take this guy down, and then we will proffer 10 years because we just have, you know, tape extorting someone. And now tell us everything you know, or else you're going to serve 10 years in prison. Is it worth it? Katie, yeah. Charlie, okay. I feel like at this point, Katie has no idea what the fuck Charlie is talking about. Charlie, okay. Next thing you know, this person is singing. Other people are singing. As soon as they have him, he starts calling your name out. Oh, my parents are going to have to say, yeah, the guy came and he said that they're going to ask the story of what happened. There's going to be police at your door, at my door. It's going to be, Katie, my name? Charlie. They're going to check out anybody who's bailed out of jail. Unintelligible, bailed out of jail. And then they're just going to be, it's not going to be cops. It's going to fucking be big boys flying in to see what they can come up with, okay? And then that's probably going to make the newspaper. Katie, unintelligible or inaudible. Charlie. I want to give them the money, but I don't want to get involved in is next Tuesday. He's asking for 10,000. So this was my idea. I give the money. You contact unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, listen. This is what I'm saying. I give you the money. You talk to him on the phone. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, and you say, and I'm just because my head's fucking spinning. So you know what I know, whoever this guy is, I don't know who he is. And then these people are going to call you. Say my friend, I call the guy up and say, I got a call from so-and-so. I got a call from somebody who said you reach out to them. That's all I want you to say. Get a call from them so you could reach out to them. These people, Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, these people are all right, unintelligible. This is what I want you to do. I want you to call this person, say that I got a call from some friends of mine who say that you reach out to them and that you mentioned my name. And remember, unintelligible. Protect your name recently. So what you're going to say is, I got a call from friends of mine who said that you reach out and that you had mentioned my name. These people want to go to the police because they had nothing to do. Come on, swirl faster. They had nothing to do with what you're talking about. Okay. And frankly, I don't know what you're talking about, but the name sounds familiar of who's incarcerated. So I'm going to give you something as charity to help the less fortunate. But do not contact these people again or they're going to call the police. And let them know that you had to do everything in the world to prevent these people from going to the police because they don't know anything and I don't know anything. And the name sounds a little familiar, and then I'm going to help you out with some charity. And don't contact me again, my friends or my family again, or we'll go to the police. That way, he gets his money. He also knows that you know everything, that you may have a friend who may not be so cool, unintelligible. What's going on too? Who may know people, who knows how to handle people like this. And this is a fucking one-time thing. This is a charity to help someone out, less fortunate. You believe in karma, and that's the only reason why it's being done. This makes no fucking sense at all. If this happens again, they're going to bring it to the police. And then the whole time you're talking, you just say, I don't know what's going on. I was just called at 5:30 shaking over this. They're scared. And I told them that, we're going to try to help this, inaudible, help these people. But that's it. You don't use anything other than the words help and charity. And then you're going to ask that you leave these people alone or they're going to go to the police. That's all it's going to come up with. If it's the police, they can't take the money. They won't even come meet you. They fucked up. If it's this guy, maybe in the back of this, he knows, unintelligible, fuck off, times a million. And now he's fucking with his wife. And he's fucking with him, and unintelligible. You fuck with the king himself, you better kill him because he's gonna be a big problem. And he knows who you are. If you can't do it, he'll have someone else do it. I'm so lost at this point. And so help me God. They fuck with my family. Okay, so I guess Charlie's calling himself the king. You fuck with Charlie, you better kill him because he's a king, I guess. Okay, breather. And so help me God. If they fuck with my family, it's gonna be like some fucking that Nazi shit because this will be done. You know what I'm saying, Katie? I don't care what I spent, okay? I swear to God, Katie. Katie, the person doesn't know. Catherine, inaudible. Charlie, this person knows. Unintelligible. Big deal, unintelligible. Little, unintelligible. May not know anything. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, I think they, unintelligible. Katie, unintelligible. We just don't know what the fuck Katie's saying this morning. Charlie, what? No. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, right. So he knows I have you on salary, unintelligible. You think he'd be happy to know that. Katie, unintelligible. Of course. Charlie, he doesn't have any bad feelings towards me, does he? Oh. Our paths never cross. I didn't know that the two of you would be working out. Kind of like... Katie, it's not like that. Charlie, it's not where it's like I was fucking around when you guys were together, then I hopped in when you walked out. Like, that's a different story. That's disrespectful. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, with my mom? There's no. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, what? Katie, more intelligible. Charlie, how? I mean, unintelligible. Remember, like we unintelligible, and we were separated and like unintelligible, and you either unintelligible, continuation, unintelligible, travel, unintelligible. As parents know, unintelligible. Especially we had annoying or whatever, but unintelligible. It's not like that. Yeah, no. I've never. Oh, now it's going too fast. I've never, and I was unintelligible. I mean, Katie, I'll go to the moon and back for you. That's without even saying. I don't even need to say that, Katie. But that's like what. Oh, Katie says. But that's what It's like, Charlie. You know what I'm saying, Katie? Help me out. Help me out, Charlie. Like, you know it. I don't even have to. I don't have to sit here and tell you what I would do. I could show you what I could do. Like what I'm saying? Like, I know how I am. Like, I look for things to do. You don't ask me for shit. I'm like, that's like, hey, Noah's birthday's coming up. I got you. I'm the one who's like, anything I can, unintelligible. You don't ask. You're just like, I'm the one who's like, hey, I'll sell you the Lexus for a very good price. I know you're having car problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one who, unintelligible. I don't have to, unintelligible. I don't have to tell you. I show you. There's a difference. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie. So what do you think? Katie, inaudible. Charlie, unintelligible. You need to know what's going down one of two ways. Like, you're either fucking with me or you're fucking with the police. Pick which one. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, he said 2-0. He helped your family out, and I know you've been helping out Katie out. Your family has been helping Katie out, and his family needs help now. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, maybe this will help explain it to you. They did not go through the trouble finding her or putting that thing together and giving that thing to her without, and then just to go away. It ain't going away. Katie, inaudible. Charlie, what's that? Katie, inaudible. Charlie, listen, if it's the cops. Katie, inaudible. Charlie, well, the problem is, if you give in, like, if my mom meets them, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll meet you tomorrow in front of the unintelligible building. And he just drives up and she hands him 5 G's. What the fuck do you think is going to happen next month? It's going to be like, oh, he needs your help again. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if my parents were really guilty, they may think they have a big fish on the line. They're going to pay them monthly. And all they have to do is scare this little old lady. And who is she going to go to? She's going to go to the cops? She's guilty as hell. What? Are we definitely implicating Donna at this point? Oh no, she's guilty as hell. There we have it, y'all. Old lady, who's she gonna go to? She's gonna go to the cops. She's guilty as hell. You have to let them know that these people are not afraid of the cops. They've got nothing to hide, okay? So you're the one they reach out to, and they said you need to say that they reach out to me because you mentioned my name. Katie, unintelligible. Why would you ever think unintelligible want to reach out? Unintelligible. Somebody that obviously unintelligible. You know that unintelligible. That wouldn't have been more like personal, unintelligible. With this whole thing, unintelligible. Your mom. Charlie, I'm more afraid of the long term, like knock at the door again and again and again and again. This is Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, why not? Because I don't think they want to mess with his connections. Katie, yeah. Charlie, is he like so far removed that he's like unintelligible? Like he's Katie, yeah, of course. Charlie, he is unintelligible. He doesn't have unintelligible. He doesn't have anybody that he can call that's like unintelligible. Katie, like, yeah. Oh, where'd it go? He's so far removed. Yeah. Okay. Charlie, you listen. You giving somebody some money, it's not an admission of any kind of guilt. Like, it's like, listen, you give me money now, unintelligible. This is the one and only time, unintelligible. I don't know what this is about. I'm just telling you. You know how things can say things like that? Like, just the way he said it. Like, he said he needs your help. He was there for you and his family needs your help now. Yeah, but he unintelligible. He didn't want to. He didn't want to scare her. He didn't want to scare her. But just his presence, you have to understand his presence. My mom had diarrhea all night. Poor Donna. She hasn't been eating and she's been up since 2 a.m. in the morning with diarrhea. Like, how do you think that feels when my mom's 65 years old and since 2 in the morning with fucking diarrhea? Were you home and wiping her ass, Charlie? Katie, who? Unintelligible. Charlie, unintelligible. I don't know. Katie, inaudible. Charlie, my head was, when I was leaving the house, I literally had the bag out and I had it in my car with my car keys. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, I know. Well, if you want, you guys can swing by my house later. So what are we doing? Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, I want you to take it back. Write the number down. I'm going to give you cash, and I want you to talk to 712. What? 6570. There can't be that many people. Unintelligible, unintelligible. If it's a real number, I mean, the guy didn't have glasses or a hat. Can I do something else also? Yeah, what's shocking too is that so they could see who it is. Unintelligible. Let me just put it this way. He's unintelligible. Thinking he's blackmailing somebody, you're putting yourself out there to catch a mole, because when you're blackmailing someone, someone's got a couple of options to either take you or, hey, okay, you're blackmailing someone who had no problem possibly doing bad things. Blackmail someone who's banging their secretary? Okay, not blackmail somebody over fucking I don't know what we're talking about now. Katie, unintelligible. Charlie, my office, unintelligible. My office in the morning, and I'm in the West in the afternoon. I know, I'm going to a special case for someone. But it's like if you're going to blackmail someone that's cheating on their wife, don't come because it's why blackmail someone that's cheating on their wife? Blackmail someone because they hired you for murder. That's a bigger fish to me. Don't come because the thing is they're unintelligible. These are big boys. If this is what is actually unintelligible, if this is what I'm actually saying here, unintelligible. This is what I'm saying here. This is what's actually revolving around, okay? It's actually revolving around this horrible Katie, unintelligible, Charlie. So this is what I'm saying. If you're blackmailing someone who's potentially had the ability to get something like this done, you got a fucking set of balls, because they may make you want to shut up real quick, which makes me think without a doubt, he didn't come here alone. He came there with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the next thing. You ready? What about so what if his homeboys want some money? All he does is walks up and goes, Miss Adelson, so-and-so's family needs help. Meanwhile, this dude's family ain't getting shit. We just get a bunch of scumbags knocking the door. Somebody needs help. Well, guess what? I don't have anything to do with what happened down there. You don't. I don't know anyone who does. I don't know who Tuto fucking is. I don't know these people. So the problem is, once you pay, I think he ends up saying Tuto on the phone later on, and that gets caught in the wiretap. So my point is, the problem is, once you pay, you're going to get every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry showing up. Hey, somebody needs help. Go to the fucking police. I don't care. Go to the police. Tell them what you know. I'll tell them what I know. Nothing. Because I don't. Unintelligible. FBI. Unintelligible. 5 in the morning. Hey, you know who this is coming from? Inside. I don't know anybody that's just got that facial hair. Just a 5-day shadow. Fucking Charlie. Oh, little break.
Mr. Adelson offer some rental car examples in this recording?
I did.
Was it public knowledge that a rental car had been used in this murder at that time?
Let me put the audio back up. Okay. What did she ask me about a rental car?
Adelson offer some rental car examples in this recording?
I did.
Was it public knowledge that a rental car had been used in this murder at that time?
No, it was only released at a green Prius. We were looking for a green Prius.
Did you ever hear either of the parties in this recording say Sigfredo Garcia?
No, did not.
Was he referenced in this recording?
Was he referenced?
Yeah. Who did they mean? He would be happy I have you on salary.
Yes. That's who they're referencing at that particular moment.
He doesn't have any bad feelings toward me, does he, with that reference, Garcia?
That's correct.
Did the surveillance that was being conducted around this time shed any light on the relationship between Catherine Magbano and Sigfredo Garcia at this time?
Yes, at this time they were actually back together, and they were living together in a house with their children, or condo.
Is the word extortion used in this recording?
No.
Okay, what about blackmail?
Yes.
All right, tell us about the next call, please. Call F.
Hi, Ben.
Call
How are
F
you?
is as Mr. Adelson is leaving Dolce Vita after meeting with Ms. McMahon. He calls Donna Adelson at 4:56 p.m.
All right, publish call F, please.
Judge, can we get instruction 2.6 read?
1 moment.
Is that regarding the use of the transcript as an aid, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
No objection.
Members of the jury, you are about to hear recorded conversations. These recorded conversations are proper evidence, and you may consider them just as any other evidence. You are also being furnished transcripts of the recorded conversations. The recordings are the evidence, and the transcripts are provided to you only as a guide to help you follow.
I hope the audio is clear, because my throat ain't gonna have it that much.
As you listen to the recordings. The transcripts are not evidence of what was actually said or who said it. If you notice any difference between what you hear on the recordings and what you read in the transcripts, you must rely on what you hear and not what you read. You may continue.
Thank you, Judge. Back to State's Exhibit 99, call F.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm sitting watching the boys at their tennis clinics. They have a wonderful time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was concerned because they said they don't need to show the kind of effort that they're having fun because, you know, there's 6 kids on the court, so they're all at the same level.
Call between Charlie and Donna.
They're having fun with that. Great.
The boys have private tennis lessons.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really
So,
good.
how's your day going?
It's good. It's good. I'm just leaving espresso coffee with a friend. And it was good. I'm actually gonna maybe it was good. And
Everything? Yeah, everything's fine.
yeah, and they just fucking around with relationship advice stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should make them by see me tomorrow actually too. She had to go back to work, so I think she's gonna come. Maybe to my office tomorrow or another office at the top.
Oh man, they got the highlighted portions here. So I guess it's the meeting after with Katie, and he just letting Donna know, like, I got you, Mom. I took care of it, dude. I'm a G.
I gave her some good advice.
Yeah.
And she's just sleeping on it.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
relationships are not easy.
No, they're not. They're not.
So that's it. So everything's fine anyway. It's without a doubt. It's fine. Yeah. No question in the world. I would not. No, I can talk to you more about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can always come up to the well. You're gonna hang out with Dad tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow Thursday, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff for the holidays, getting the dinner and a lot of recipes and a lot of cooking. And that's always a rough holiday.
Oh, is this around the Thanksgiving holiday? Oh, Passover, maybe? Passover. Okay. Passover, that's like fall season, right?
Of course, not an easy one.
Passover. Or is that December?
But, not like
Bringing 10 lobsters in the week once.
You're probably right. No, this is like only us and the kids and Dave. Because Dave doesn't have children.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're mentioning Dave again. Again, Dave is the guy that they are obsessed with, and they don't want Winnie to break up with him.
So it's just the boys and us and Dave.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So do you think everything will be good for Saturday night? The dinner should go well.
Yeah. Well, Jim's trying out for the awesome cheerleaders.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, she's actually.
Dancer?
Oh my God, she's an awesome dancer. She made it in the 5th round last year and got cut in the last, literally, when you have it down to
Donna's talking about a cheerleader, or so not Donna. Charlie's talking about some cheerleader who's trying out for the Miami Dolphins. She's a dancer.
60 girls and they take 45. Well, you can imagine how many girls try out for it.
Oh yeah, I've seen it on TV. It's a tryout for it.
Yeah, there's like
They're all really good dancers.
Yeah, no, June's an awesome dancer. She goes to dance class 3 days a week, and she's been training really hard. And she's actually probably training too hard. She's full of hand training, 2 weeks ago. So, no, she can do it.
I mean, it seemed like Dave was dating Wendy, and he was dating Donna and Charlie. That's why everyone had their input on him.
Head kicks and double turns and splits.
Oh, wait, June? Wait, June is the one who's the dancer? Oh, June is an awesome dancer. She goes to dance class 3 times a week, training really hard. Oh, June is I think that's one that testified. I guess she tried out to be the Cowboy, I guess, or Dolphins. Sorry, one of the football team's cheerleaders. All right, they're just talking about cheerleading shit. I feel like we can just forward through this.
She's going to try out. So she's going to try out Saturday.
Let's go back and get your new 2 brackets because yours are too small.
She's going to come to she may come. What time is it?
Well, 4 times a day. I wanted to do it early because the kids don't stay up too late. So 5:30.
Yeah, because I'm planning on being up in West Palm at 11. So I'll get on race from 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 2, home by 3:15.
Well, just tell me if you're going to come because I'll set the table for her.
Yeah, I'll find out if
Let me
she's
know.
coming or if she's going to, maybe I can have her just drive herself after the tryouts.
I guess Donna has no issues with who Charlie's dating.
Okay, if she's coming.
Yeah, she may get out at 5. And
Or maybe she doesn't care because she knows Charlie's not a serious person, that he wasn't going to put any roots down with anyone anytime soon, that he was just fucking around, and she just didn't care if he was fucking around. Maybe that's what it is.
gym clothes. And if that's the case, she's not obviously going to drive a gym clothes.
Okay, again, they're talking about June. She's gonna set a table for June. Donna says she's excited for June to make it. Hope she makes it. It's like a dinner that they're talking about.
Oh, okay, hold on one second. Guys, wait a minute, I have to ask Pat something.
All right, the phone call ends. So I think the most pertinent thing about it was Charlie just talking about how he just met with a friend. They had coffee and things are good. And Donna's like, oh, things are good?
Yes, she does.
Publish call G, please.
All right, next call.
Yeah. Hi, sorry about that. I had to schedule it for Monday. Yeah, so,
There's good. So I hung out with my friend, and she's gonna sleep on some stuff, and then she's gonna come.
Yeah, everything is good. So I just hung out with my friend, and then she's gonna sleep on some stuff, and then she's gonna come tomorrow either to my office or Fana's phonetics office and tell me how it works. Maybe that's him talking about Catherine.
Tomorrow, either my office or Fancy's office, and tell me how it works. Yeah. So I'll talk to her tomorrow. I wish her the best of luck.
yeah.
Anyway.
You think she'll be okay?
Yeah. I told her, I just explained to you.
Yeah.
It's either go one or two ways.
Right.
So she's going to be one of two ways.
Yeah.
But that's
How you want it.
Yeah.
So it'd be best for her. Yeah, fine, you can. Fine. All right, Charlie. I'm about to
Like,
go.
what do you think? Should I?
Yeah, just, hoping Dad has a good day at the office.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, I like him to have a good night's sleep. So,
Yeah.
it works a long day, so it's good.
But I totally would not worry about it.
Wait a second, look at honey, look at the brothers on that. Come here, honey. Wait till she finishes and then you'll go on. You don't think so?
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Okay, I hope so.
There's nothing to worry about.
No.
No.
So you'll be on
Who was worried about the sleep again? Sorry, I was just taking notes. Oh, Dad. Okay. So they're worried about Dad. They want to make sure he's good, getting good sleep.
the office, you'll be on all day tomorrow?
From 11 to started by 3 up to Donna.
Oh, really? Is that for the day?
Well, now you're the parents are off.
Oh, Dana. Gotcha.
Yeah. I can see that they're like 5:30.
Okay, so they're going to meet, or Charlie's going to meet someone at Fanny's office. There's more traffic right now. How long it takes to get from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, going on the highway.
That's the week of these, up the swing. The old grandma. Oh, I love you.
I was worried about absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, not.
Well, if your theory is correct.
It's so funny how she just like blindly just listening to him. So he's telling her, hey, like, I wouldn't worry about anything. And she's like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm telling you, I would not. Mm-hmm.
We don't know that.
Well, look, I mean,
I wonder if he was also shitting his pants as well, but he was just trying to put up a front for his family.
if you have to realize something, it doesn't them look good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's nothing. They're not going to gain anything. Just going to be in the same situation. It's not like, listen, it's not like you've ever threatened anybody or hurt anybody. So,
No.
you know, really, the thing is that they're not.
Yeah, and this tells me, because he's talking about how at the end of the day, there's nothing to gain. They're not going to gain anything. It's the same situation. It's not like you ever threaten anybody or hurt anybody. So that's why I think that Charlie and the Adelson family were leaning more towards them just being blackmailed. That the gang members just wanted more money. That's it. You know, they did the job, maybe told family members about it. They know these people are rich. They just want more money. Want to be taken care of. I think he was leaning more towards that than law enforcement being involved.
Hiding who they are.
Right, not at all.
Not at all. So,
That's why I have another supposition.
what's that?
That's why my thoughts were different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really hidden who they are. And the whole thing is weird. I mean, the whole thing is very weird because it's the kind of thing that can easily be traced, they can easily be bought. they easily will have charges put against them. That honestly, extorting people is like up to 10 years in prison. Yeah, I don't know, why they do just make it so easy to, really stupid. It's not that secret.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's something that can be dealt with. It's not that bad.
So he's complaining about the blackmailer, saying this whole thing could be easily traced and that they could be easily caught. Charges could be put against them, and extorting is 10 years.
It could be a lot worse. When you reference to do like that.
Yeah.
So,
All right, sweetie pie. I will talk to you maybe tomorrow during the day.
And then he says, it could be a lot worse. Let me reference to you like that. Well, because the other option would be them, the Adelson family, getting caught because it's actually law enforcement on their fucking ass and not just these blackmailers.
Well, thanks. You'll let me know if everything is good for the dinner.
All right, they're hanging up. Love you, bye, sweetie pie.
Call H is between Catherine McManua and Sigfredo Garcia. It's at 8:17 in the morning.
Publish call H, please.
I don't think I've heard Sigfredo's voice yet. Now, they mentioned earlier, at this point, Katie and Sigfredo, the baby daddy, they're back together and living in a condo.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now, and I'm going to make it very clear. I'm going to make something very clear because you're talking belligerent bullshit. I'm going to make something very clear, okay? Why? Because you don't know how to apologize because you were wrong.
All right, I guess they're continuing an argument that they had earlier, maybe. Something about him being up the whole night, drunk, and then she can't apologize even though she's wrong. All right, spicy couple argument. I'm nosy. Let's keep listening.
Okay? This is the same thing that happened last time. Listen, I have a more pressing matter that I have to attend to. Okay?
Because you take care of everybody else. Where's my security people? What are you going to settle for me? When is that going to happen?
So she's complaining, saying that she doesn't feel secure, that he takes care of everybody else, but I guess he doesn't take care of her and he doesn't step up for her.
Because I feel like everybody else gets the special attention and they say, you go figure it out. You go figure it out. You figure out the kids. You figure out life.
Katie, you're doing this again. This is the same shit. I've been here. I've never felt happier. We were so happy.
So he's saying that he feels happy with her. He doesn't know why she's like saying the same shit again and again.
We were so happy. God, all right.
She says, you have to play pool. You have to play pool. You have to leave me. I don't know what the fuck that means.
All right. Then fine. Then go. Whatever. Fine. Go. If that's what you need to do to make yourself happy, then I'm not gonna hold you back.
I feel like it's my neighbors that are arguing, and I'm kind of just like a fly on the wall, just like listening in.
Why does it have to go back to square one? Do you know how I feel? It's like, again, it's always, no. I swear to God. It's just like, I should just go more because it's like you're basically
do that.
Over.
Do that.
You're gonna tell me I'm gonna make a phone call.
I'm not making that fucking phone call.
Ooh, that's what they're fighting about. Okay, so they've already had a conversation about what happened to the Adelsons. She's telling Garcia to make the phone call to see what's up with this and to not blackmail, I guess, the Adelsons. They don't know anything. So Katie's like, you're fucking me over. You're going to tell me I'm going to make the phone call. Are you? Garcia says, I'm not making that fucking phone call. Yeah, he's like, I'm not doing this. I'm not taking care of this. And she's like, I guess because he doesn't want to do this, she feels like he's not taking care of her.
Just, Katie, yeah.
I'm on edge. You don't work on it today. You don't think that the
I'm pretty sure somebody will come by to sue you know, just Katie, listen, listen. I just want you to fucking have a pussy between your legs and act like you have. If you want to fucking do what you want to do it. I'm gonna take care of this fucking problem. I'm gonna take care of this fucking problem.
It seems like he's about to go to work soon, and he's just angry.
And then,
You're not even listening.
so to let you know the bill of the man. Man, just stop talking on the phone, man. Bye. Bye.
April 21st, 2016. Lovely couple. What's next?
Magdano and Garcia that day.
There's one
Just a couple minutes later.
a couple minutes later, almost immediately following them hanging up. It was at 8:36.
Okay, published call I.
I think they were high school sweethearts. That's a relationship that you need to cut.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was, I think just in case, I think like you have to pay for it even for the balance is $65.70.
I have to pay for it.
Like, I think, you remember that I wrote it down, the amount you're supposed to put,
You gotta pay for
but
it.
I'm not sure if it's $60.57 or $65.70.
I'm trying to get a security credit.
Is this supposed to be code talk? I'm a little confused. Something about him having to pay for Ethan's clothes. Maybe that's a name for a child. That the balance is $65.70 or some shit like that.
Well, you're picking them up today, so.
Huh?
Yeah,
The what?
you're picking them up today, so you'll find out when you get there.
The amount that I gave you on a piece of paper.
She said she wrote an amount on a piece of paper because he's a little confused. She's like, I don't know if it's 60.57 or 65.70. He's like, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a code word.
$60.57 or $65.70.
Got it.
Okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's a code word. I don't fucking know.
70 cents. Is that? All right, so $65.70. Is that a reference to the phone number on the piece of paper that was handed to Donna Adelson?
It is.
Oh, come on. Y'all. Dude, $65.70 is the last 4 digits. Oh my goodness. Guys, come on. Come on. Y'all ain't slick.
The undercover's last 4 digits is 6570 on his cell phone.
And that number was handed on a piece of paper to the defendant.
Correct.
And that number was given on the Dolce Vita recording from Charlie to Katie.
Correct.
Okay, and now Katie to Garcia.
That's correct.
Okay.
Jesus.
What is call J?
Call J is the same day on the 21st. It's Charlie Adelson to Catherine McBanwell at 9:31 a.m.
Publish J, please.
Lori? I found a tree. What's that?
You did?
I found a tree, a little bonsai tree.
I want one.
You want to
But
call
like we just.
You found a tree, a bonsai. Bonsai tree is gonna be very expensive, dude. He must have stole it somewhere. How do you just find a bonsai tree? Where?
The real one, girl.
I've got
Good luck.
that. I'll work on it. I'm gonna go to my office.
Or whatever. Meet in your office.
All right, they're talking about the bonsai tree. She wants one. Talking about the whole office. I don't know. He's gonna be at his office soon. She's like, oh, you should get a whole block. Talking about office stuff. What office are we going to? My office or Weston? They're discussing what time. She said she's got to pick up the kids today. He's like, oh, you're at work? And she's like, yeah, of course. Katie, unfortunately, money doesn't grow on trees. Charlie says, oh, I thought it did.
She's up there, there's on them.
Yeah, I know. I really don't. Like, one or something stuff, and then I have to.
Now they're going to talk about the substance that we're looking for. I don't know why it's not highlighted, though.
You still haven't heard from these people, right?
What's that?
You still haven't heard from these people?
Well, they came by on Monday.
No, I haven't heard from them. Don't worry.
No, I'll put another call to them.
All right, it's a little bit muffled. I'll read it. She says, I really don't want to risk so much stuff, and I don't think it is. You still haven't heard from those people, right? Charlie, what's that? Katie, you still haven't heard from those people? Charlie, well, they came by on Monday. Katie, no, you haven't heard from them this morning? Charlie, no, I'll put another call to them. Katie, no, don't worry about it.
What's that?
Charlie says, no.
No, I'll put another call to them. No.
Responding to you.
Yeah, really fucking good. The other choice is, I would say the first start in anyway. It's got the pool, it's got the food, it's got music, it's lively anyway. So call, I'll find out what it is, and I got you.
No, it's not bad. I really mind
Sorry,
it.
it's trying to pull it through that. I forgot I just called it yesterday. I'll put another call today, just tell me from a second base before.
No, but I was planning before out of the possibility regardless of a good investment.
So Katie says, yeah, but I was telling you before, I don't think a good idea. What the fuck she say? Katie says, yeah, but I was just telling you before because I don't think that's a good idea regardless. It wouldn't be a good investment. Charlie says, oh, I see what you're saying. She's like, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was seeing into some properties and then I was asking, I was like, oh, this is going to be a good investment. And he said, no, that's so pretty stupid. It's not that good.
So this is where she's really trying to talk in code words. I think this is a lot better code words than the other shit that she was doing and the other people. So she's essentially using real estate as the code word. That's what I'm assuming. That's why it's highlighted. She says, because I was looking into some properties and then I was asking him, I was like, oh, do you think it would be a good investment? And he's like, no, that's really stupid. You should really use your head. And I'm like, okay, thanks for the advice.
Alright, I got what you're saying.
So he is going to look into a couple of things, a couple of properties regarding that and find out what's going on. And
Yeah.
She says that, but yeah, he's going to look into a couple things, a couple different properties regarding that and find out what's going on. So I guess referencing Sigfredo is going to figure out what's going on with this shit.
I'll go from there because, you can't just jump into that's just you don't even know.
You can't jump to a property you don't know.
So they're talking about how you just can't jump into a property that you don't know.
Like, if you don't like it, how is the security going to be, and, is it insured class of security, or there's a lot more into it, so.
And then she's like, you don't know how good the security is going to be. Yeah, the security. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into research about that. Usually when you talk about properties, security probably comes up first because they want to make sure that if they pay the money to the blackmailer, that they're going to be secured for the future. However, they're trying to put it in property terms. But with properties, usually security is not just the only first thing that pops up. It's usually making sure that the house is good for you, that the amenities are good, square footage is good, the location is good, the school is good. I mean, security is up there too. But the fact that she's only focusing on security really is telling that she's talking about the whole blackmail thing, I think.
I'm trying to do the research for that.
Find out, because usually when these properties come up, you make out with everybody.
Exactly.
You can't just
But then I don't think that's the case. I feel as if it was posted incorrectly. And it's just some people buy it, some people don't.
Yeah.
So it's put a lot of fish in there, and the few, right? So fishing.
I don't know. She's talking about how if you post the posting incorrectly, some people bite, some people don't. And she's like, yeah, it's like throwing a fish out there and let's see who's bite. It's like fishing. And he's like, yeah, you throw a chum out there, they're all going to come out.
Yeah.
She says, but for the pricing, it's it was absurd. So if it's it's unaffordable. He says, way too high for pricing, right? Dude, it was $5,000.
You throw the chums out, and they're all going to come out.
I kind of think that.
Yeah, they're going to throw it in. There's a case on one.
Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
If they really want to get something, they would afford it, to be able to afford it,
Yeah, hang on 1 second, Danny, ask me a question. Hey, sorry about this, it was a recording call. What's up? Correct, we're taking it. Right.
Charlie's doing some side conversation right now. With a guy named Danny. Kind of funny.
Yeah, I think I need 5 for that.
He's ordering something. He wants 5 of those. He wants 4 of those, 7 of those. I don't know. It's just on the side. Something about pressure cleaning, getting the dirt off. Something about paint. Katie says, I want food. Charlie's like talking stuff on the side. Something about the money. Payment, I guess.
But yeah, it's just crazy. That's so nice in your real estate now.
Yeah, no.
It's just so crazy. That
Like, it's giving me a lot more knowledge about
He
it.
says, it's so nice that you're in real estate now. She's like, yeah, I know. He's like, it's just so crazy. She's like, it's giving me a lot more knowledge about everything. So Charlie's like, yeah, real estate's a great profession. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things that the sky's the limit. You get in with the right people, you start getting with the right stuff, you do extremely well.
So, like, if somebody was to offer this amount of money, like, you know, I start looking at the listings, I start looking at, like, possible scenarios or locations.
So she says, like, okay, so like if somebody wants to offer this amount of money, like, you know, I start looking at the listing, I start looking at like possible scenarios or locations somebody could be at. And then, you know, hopefully I have a lead. Adelson says, was she still in shock that the listing came up? Katie, of course, especially for that amount. Charlie, well, it's that amount and that location.
Somebody could be at, and then, you know, hopefully I have a lead.
Was someone shocked that that listing came up?
Of course, especially for that amount.
Well, it's that amount and that location.
And it's like, it's like,
Oh boy.
It's hard. It's not an amount that like somebody would just put out, like, you know? Like, these are like $1 million houses over there.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been more. So.
Yeah.
I just don't want any false, like, you know, leads. So, it'll waste my time.
Do you think Wendy will be arrested? If you were to ask me before this trial happened, I would have said, oh, I don't think they have enough on Wendy. I don't think so. I don't think they can really tie her. However, day 5 of Donna Adelson's trial, I'm starting to see what the state has on her. And it's really building that Wendy had knowledge and that Wendy was trying to figure out Dan Markel's schedule. Wendy was possibly trying to set up Jeff. Lots of weird shit with Wendy. I think they would be looking at her next. Now, of course, Wendy can't really go into hiding, though, because she has 2 boys that are still in school, 2 teenage boys.
But you don't think alarm bells went off everywhere?
She says, I just don't want any false, like, you know, leads, so it'll waste my time. Adelson says, but you don't think the alarm bells went off everywhere?
Not that I know of, because it's like if the person was very interested about it and knew like a lot about the property, then
Right.
it would have been a totally different story. It would have been a done deal, and like things would have been signed, and you know, it would have been over.
She says, but there's like, it seems to be like 1 or 2 scenarios, which that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Since I'm still new, you know, I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. Charlie says, but the thing is that property came with a full listing. Like it came with Katie. Yeah. With all the information of who you're gonna.
Information and
Charlie says, with all the information. Katie, you get all that stuff, but nonetheless, you know, you get all the information, the demographics, everything. Look at how non-specific of a conversation they were having. It's so fucking vague and so shady. Even if they're talking about a property, it's so vague. They're not talking about the price. They're not talking about square footage. They're not talking about a location. It's just all vague. Oh shit. What do you think, Skippy? Do you think Wendy might be next? Katie, then again, you have a listing everywhere. Everything's accessible. Adelson, yeah, I mean, you can, but it's just, what's crazy is, I mean, it came with everything but the picture.
Yeah.
just for everything.
Yeah, no, it was perfect.
She said it's stupid.
Anyway,
So let me find out first. We're learning the property, and then we'll go from there.
to be very honest with you, I'm not very interested in buying property. I think you buy a property like that, this is the thing. You buy a property like that duplex that you're talking about, it just becomes a headache for life. Because
Yeah, but then it's like,
stop.
because you don't want to get stuck either in a situation.
So Charlie says he's not interested in buying a property like that. It's like the duplex that you're talking about. It becomes a headache for life. So that could be, if he pays these blackmailers, well, you're stuck with them for life because they're going to expect more money from you.
Where it's like, it's a false advertisement.
Oh yeah.
And then,
It can be one of 2 things. This is what happens if stuff doesn't hit the MLS first. Okay, it's called like pocket listing, meaning that someone's able to list the real estate beforehand. But what ends up happening is that, okay, saying you get that property, great deal and everything. It becomes, you get the wrong people.
So Charlie says, but what ends up happening is like, okay, you get that property, it's a great deal and everything. It becomes you get the wrong people in there. It becomes a problem for life. I've had this with other properties.
There, it becomes a problem for life. I've had this with other properties. It becomes a lot of excuses, and then they move in, and then next thing you know, they
It's a big headache. Then every time somebody's going to keep increasing the amount.
And then she says that every single time someone's going to keep increasing that amount, the blackmail amount.
Exactly. And then what happens is they tell you, I want to pay this for the rental property, or I want to pay that for the rental property. And you're like,
But that's not the case. That's the problem. If that's not the case for the client, then, that's what I'm saying. There's always false leads. You get people that like, oh, that's problem, then, oh yeah, no, it's wrong. No, okay, I don't really need it. And it's like you can honestly level for nothing.
well, I think it's one.
So she's saying that this is the fault. If this is like, I don't know, if it's like just bullshit, I guess, that they've done all this legwork for nothing. He's like, yeah, it could be a false lead. Charlie says, or you can get the wrong tenant there with rental property and there's a head in it. It, becomes, let's say, even they move out. Let's say they take a little vacation. I don't know what the hell this reference is. Again, same thing. They will never, it'll be like a leech that never leaves you. That's what Charlie says.
Actually, that's not the case. That's why I need to get everything clarified first. That's why I do all the background checks and everything, make sure like that person really does not it before I even go forward with, trying to look at property for them. So
Katie says she's going to get everything clarified. She's going to do all the background checks. She's going to check everything. She's going to look at the property. She's going to make sure everything's good. All right, what does Katie say here? All right, Katie says, I made a couple of new phone calls. Like last night to find out if this is a good lead. I'll find out more because, like I said, I don't want anyone to take advantage of me, especially I'm new over here.
I made a couple of phone calls tonight to find out if this was a good lead, and then I'll find out more. Because like I said, I don't want anybody to take advantage of me, especially when I'm new over here. So.
Or you gotta look at the popular things.
All right, what else is there? They're talking about the pocket listing. Now they're talking about Miramar property. Okay. Again, just like real estate buffer shit. He does say this though, but I think, honestly, you need to get your real estate license. Wait, she doesn't have a real estate license yet? What? Why are we, what? Oh God.
Right now I have all these sites that I have to work on, and it's basically a lot of support. But yeah, hopefully in the long run, I know it works. Maybe there's almost 100 to it.
No, I think getting the real estate license is one.
Yeah, but the competition.
I thought she already had a real estate license. That's why they're using this analogy. Oh my Lord. All right, so she says she's going to get her real estate license. They said the competition is fierce. He says you're bilingual, so that helps. I'm assuming she speaks Tagalog, maybe. All right. She says, I have to make phone calls to people that I know that would help.
Okay,
it's just like circle talk now. She says, somebody always needs property. I'm going to look this stuff. I take pictures, which is a good thing for me to purchase something because people are so desperate.
Well, look it up.
He says, okay, well, if you need someone to lend you money to help you out, I don't mind helping you out. And she's like, yeah, I mean, obviously there's a limit, but whatever you can to help out. Again, he's going to help her out, but he's like, hey, there's a limit. Okay, you can't be borrowing that much money from me.
I agree there's a limit, but I never help you out. But I want to see you at some point. I just slam today, but I can give you that good luck bonsai tree if you want.
Oh, okay. That'd be good luck for my office.
Okay, he says, I could get you that good luck bonsai tree. She says, that'd be great for my office. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Getting anything from Charlie is probably just bad luck, okay? Stay the fuck away from Charlie. They're talking about vehicle stuff. They said the car is nice on the outside. I don't know. I think this is... Are they talking about Harvey's vehicle? The one that was sold to Katie?
So, alright. So you think you can come by and see me tomorrow, or?
Yeah, but today I'm just super fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Print out more of those,
the listing?
The multi-unit family properties that I want to look at. If it's just a pocket listing, I don't know.
So Charlie's trying to set up a date to meet up with her. I think they're going to meet tomorrow. Talk about the listing.
Investigate it, but don't
Okay.
don't print out any pictures or anything. I'm not that excited. I just need to make sure that we're dealing with good people. And I think
No, I
a
know.
lot of times we're gonna end up with a fucking another bear bar park behind you.
Yeah. Which is a big headache. Got it. Okay, I'll look at
Roger
it
that.
for you.
All right, look up stuff, print it out. Have a great day at work.
Okay. Your price range?
Poor white man like me ain't got no money. We talk about this.
Well, I'll look at some stuff. You want some stuff around the Miami area or?
People in Miami are so friendly.
Oh god, so they're still keeping up with the shtick. So saying they're like, okay, well, are you looking to get into what area? Okay, Miami area. What's your price range? It's like almost as if they were like, wait, there's so much more that needs to be added to this conversation. Let me just add it before the call ends, so it doesn't look suspicious.
We'll resume with the testimony at 10:30.
Oh gosh, dude, this is so wild. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Oh, can you guys see my Annabelle bucket? She's right here. My dog saw the Annabelle bucket last night and he was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And he kept barking at it. So maybe she is possessed. You had better dialogue playing house as a kid. Ah. All right, y'all. You take a little short break. Actually, let's see where the court is. All right, more wire stuff. Woo. Does it move? She probably moved when I got up to use the bathroom.
get gas, and I'll be
Sorry, what phone call is this? Let's see. They're back.
Heard a lengthy call between Charlie and Katie with a lot of property and tenant talk. Does Charlie Adelson then talk to Donna Adelson?
He does.
About how long after the call with
Close to an hour after the last call, he calls Donna Adelson.
published call K, please?
Yeah, they're not bark.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I should run to the office, get gas, and I'll be in, what do you call it? I'll be at the office, and then I'll be at Weston, and then, whatever time I get done with Weston, that's meeting here, it's not, I don't know.
Weston, you might get out late, is that what you're thinking?
I don't know what time I'll get out now, but I'll get out to see that if you want to right there.
Yeah, just wasn't like, want to get a bite with you. But,
If you want to, I'm happy to see it.
So this is a phone call between Charlie and Donna after Charlie's call with Katie with all that real estate talk. Charlie says, but anyway, that's what I think is without a question for multiple reasons. Donna's like, really? He's like, multiple reasons. She's like, yeah. Charlie says, so I may give you the, what do you call it? A vacuum? I don't know what's going on here. They're talking about if dad wants to go eat lunch or grab a bite. That would be cool. There's some cases at the office that he wants to talk to you about. Charlie says, if dad wants to see me for dinner, I'll see him for dinner. She's like, okay, that sounds like a plan. I'll let him know. And she's like, how are you doing at your second office? And then give him a heads up, and then he'll come and have a bite with you. Talks about traffic and South Beach. It's horrible. All right, Wendy. What do they say about Wendy?
the mother's from national class or from STEM class. It's her birthday today, the teacher. So they're taking her to religion.
Oh, it's hard to hear her. Okay, so Wendy gets in the ladies and the mothers from someone's class and Ben's class. It's her birthday today, the teacher, so they're planning something, I guess. They're talking about Wendy's plan and how they wanted to bring the boys to someone's house, put them to sleep, and she's going to go straight up from work. All right, again, talk about the dinner plans, figure out when dad is going to leave.
That evening between Charlie and Harvey setting up this dinner.
There is.
Okay, did the dinner occur?
It did.
Where did it occur?
It occurred at a restaurant called Matsuri.
Okay, let's skip call L and publish Matt Surrey Exhibit 133, please.
Oh, I think this is the one where, this is the one where the guy says he went to go sit next to Harvey, but he put a bag between him and Harvey, and it looked like he got made. As in, it looks like they realized that something was fishy and that there could have been someone tailing them, I guess. If it's Japanese, it's probably pronounced like Matsuri, not Matsuri. Okay, there's Charlie. You can see Harvey.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I think one or the other. What? One or the other. That's what Katie agreed with. Yes. Let's figure out. I think it's. Oh yeah. Yeah. It makes sense, it really does. I didn't think they were that smart.
I don't know what's the point of playing this. You can't really hear shit.
Is there a call that occurs after this dinner meeting?
Yes, ma'am, there is.
Okay, is that the one we've labeled L.1?
It is L.1, 1695.
Okay. And what time of day was that call made?
It was made at 8:26 p.m. on the 22nd.
Publish L.1, please.
We're in April, right? April 22nd.
Okay, we're gonna skip that one.
Yeah, April.
Come back to it. Next, I think we have a bump letter. What is the bump letter?
It was a letter that we had mailed to the Adelson residence at the Icon, reportedly from the undercover agent.
Your Honor, we can't hear special agent.
You can speak up, sir, please.
Sorry. It was a letter to the Adelsons that we sent to the Icon, purportedly from the undercover agent.
I can show you what's been marked as States 84. Recognize States 84.
I do.
How do you recognize it?
This is the letter that we had sent, along with the envelope, to the Adelson residence.
Moving to evidence, States 84.
Your objection.
Okay.
States 84 is removed. You may.
Can you read what the letter said?
Yes. It says, "My phone is not ringing, so you don't care about Tato and what he did for you. He knows he is fucked, and soon so will you."
All right, so at this point in time where we are in the wire, that's when the letter was mailed, or that's when the letter was received?
It was mailed, I believe, on the 23rd.
Yeah, okay. And then I want to skip ahead to April 25th of 2016. Tell us about call M.
It's a call from Charles Adelson to Catherine Mabanua at 7:04 p.m.
Let's publish call M, please.
Yeah.
Hey, young boy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to be at the Icon. When you come over 395, it's right there in the, building Icon is right.
That's all the way across beach, right? Like,
Yeah. When you come over,
like you said, I'm not there. You can go a little bit more, anything.
I will. I'm standing outside. I just talked to my parents about it.
Huh?
I just talked to my parents about my day. I'm standing up. No, I was talking to my parents about my day.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that-
like I have to like that out of my
Yeah.
house. Like, you
Where-
don't get worried about me every second. So.
Of course. But I'd rather. Where are you now?
I'm on the game.
All right. Just do me this one favor. Just come down here.
Okay, is everything okay?
Yeah. I just want you to come down here so I can see it. You're already in the car. It's on the Icon is on the corner of Fifth and Alton. It's that big building where as soon as you're on Alton and you cross over Fifth on the right hand side.
Okay, can be anywhere else like that?
I can get my car and start trying to find you, but then we gotta drive the car. I'd rather you just come over here.
I know, but I didn't think I'm worried about me. Like, it's stupid for me to won't call me nothing.
You're okay. I'll get my car in 5. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll start heading this way and I'll get my car and then I'll meet you somewhere in like 15 minutes. I still need to talk to my parents for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to leave them, and then I'm going to come to wherever you are. If it's still keep heading south. What's your cross street? Alright, 82nd?
Yeah, I get, the thing we want is the car.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
Okay, so they're setting up a meeting together.
Publish
I guess
in,
just try to show a timeline of everything that's happening.
please.
Sorry, what date was that? Did it say?
Publish in, please.
Hey, Raina.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Hey,
It's like, do I let walk and go? I don't know.
where are you
I
right
went
now?
to the visitors. I don't even know if that's like one, but,
Monty's?
no, like,
So this is Charlie and Katie 30 minutes later from the other phone call. I guess she's parking right now. They're trying to figure out where to meet. He's standing by the boat. He's wearing scrubs. She's turning in to parking.
No, we were unaware of the meeting going to take place because there was conversation on some other platform.
What's
Appeared
that?
to be WhatsApp, according to Katie. And she said, asked him if he could answer her on WhatsApp. So apparently they were having other conversations. We didn't know about the meeting till it was too late. We couldn't get down there in time.
All right, and is there a call that takes place after that meeting?
There it is.
Is that N.1?
It is.
Tell us.
Why didn't they just use WhatsApp from the beginning? If you're already trying to be careful and do the code word shit, just do fucking WhatsApp.
About that exhibit.
It's a call from Charlie to Donna Adelson, and it's at 10:48 p.m. So it's the night of when he's meeting at Monty's with Catherine. It's after that meeting.
After Charlie and Katie meet at Monty's.
Correct. Yeah. Katie and Charlie meet at Monty's, and when Charlie's leaving, he makes this call to Mrs. Adelson.
Okay, publish N.1, please.
Hey, how are you?
good, honey, we're
Good. Sorry, I went for a walk. Over here, walked around. So I'm just getting my car now.
oh, okay.
Are you still at Wendy's place?
Yeah, she usually comes home with her phone, but she went out looking to enter the neighbor of hers has been asking for you to introduce her to some people, so you're walking from,
Yeah, I'm not in LA right now.
oh, you're on the way, okay, every day I come to LA,
Yeah.
okay. Can you talk, or?
Yeah, to the one. You want me to drive by Wendy's place while you come down?
Yeah, drive by with these place and Dad will go downstairs. And,
He just met with Katie. He's now calling Donna saying, I just met with a friend and, he wants to stop by and talk to Donna. Donna's talking about being at Wendy's place and that Wendy went out to drinks with a neighbor.
well, at least you'll need.
He's going to come and meet her at the gate.
No.
Just,
Harvey's going to go downstairs and get Charlie. He's talking about U-turning around the gate, just I guess how to get in. Okay. Wendy, you want me to come down? If Wendy comes down, what are you going to say to her?
Charlie and Mary just to witness it, I just went downstairs, well, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so what, you'll meet me by our car. You just call me and tell me that you're coming down before you come to walk. Oh, yeah, Charlie, you want Charlie to drive me back?
Oh, Harvey's in the background. Okay, so I guess she's telling Harvey, I guess to figure out meeting Charlie downstairs. He says he's going to drive. Harvey says he needs some keys. All right, so they're just meeting up, and Harvey's a part of it.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Publish in
Sorry.
June. All right, and shortly after this call, we have one involving June Mchinda. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Publish in point 2, please.
Oh, is this the interview they did of June, and she said she didn't know she was being recorded? Yeah. Oh, June. All right. June.
Shirley is another way. How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry. We're keeping him way too long. I promise I will send him home at 1 2 very soon.
Oh, this is Donna calling June. Oh, wait, was Donna's phone tapped at this point? Or. Oh, was it. Maybe Donna called Charlie and then June picked up?
It's fine. I'll just talk to him later.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry. I tried calling you like 10 minutes ago.
No, it's fine. I'll talk to you later. You know?
I really am going to call you again in 10 minutes.
It's okay.
I got a bunch of things with the office going on. I'm trying to sort out. It just became a bigger deal than I thought it would. Keep your phone with you, okay?
Just call you anytime later, okay?
All right. Keep your ringer on.
So I want to jump to the next day, April 26, 2016.
Did you listen to her family speak at the bond hearing? They hate Satan Grace. Wait, what? What happened at the bond hearing? I can't blame them. It was really hard listening to, I believe, her stepfather's sister speaking at the hearing. I feel so bad for the whole family. Wait, what happened at the hearing, at the bond hearing? Are they in support of the shooter or against the shooter or?
Call O, please. We're going back to Garcia and Magbanua here.
That's correct. The last call was at 11 o'clock at night. This call is at 9:48 a.m. the next day.
Publish O, please.
Hello?
What's going on?
I didn't see you talk to you. So I was going did you run and did it just eat an extra money or something crazy?
Of course, just don't worry about them. They're fine. You got more than you got everything you should do.
Alright.
Phone call between Katie and the baby daddy, the guy that she's back in a relationship with, and then also the hitman or one of the hitmen. So she says, I just need to talk to you about some things, but did you something about extra money or something for your children? She says she just needs to talk it through.
Okay.
I just need to talk to you. Okay?
That sounds approachable. I don't know what you need to talk to me about.
He says, personally, I don't know what you need to talk to me about. He says, what does that mean? He says, I mean, your son's asking about you, so I'm going to have to set up a conference call or something. So and then it gets interrupted. She says, what? He says, your son in. She's like, well, yeah, obviously I have to call.
No.
They are not getting along at all. Oh my God, what a shit show. She was like, well, obviously I have to call. He says, no, you need to talk to. She says, well, he gets interrupted. Garcia says, don't call me back. If anything, I'll drop him off to your mom or something like that. She's like, what are you talking about? He says, so you can hang out with them. She says, no, don't. Don't involve my mom in anything. Garcia says, you call in my mom and start talking all this shit. My mom says next time you call her, and it ends.
You call my mom. You call my mom. You call her.
I don't know.
Right. When you're up on a wiretap, are you able to see text messages?
Yes, we are.
And are you able to see the content of text messages in real time?
Text messages that go through the system, correct.
Okay, and so chronologically.
Oh, okay. You only watched clips from the hearing, but it seems the entire family is strongly against Sarah already. I believe she has a singular friend who's supporting her this time. The judge denied bail, citing she was a flight risk and at risk of witness tampering / intimidation.
Logically, we get to what we're calling P. Is that a text message?
It is.
Tell us about that text message, please.
It's a text message from Catherine Magbanua to Sigfredo Garcia, and it's at 9:52 a.m.
So just a minute or two after the call we just heard?
Correct. The call that just cut off. This text was sent right after that.
Okay, and what's the content?
It says, need to talk to you about something else. That was it.
All right, need to talk to you about something else. And does Garcia reply?
He does reply about 5 minutes later.
And what is his reply?
He said he was whatever. Whatever is going on with you and your homie is your business. You guys work that shit out. Don't text me.
Okay. And circling back to that bump letter that was sent on April 23rd to the Icon, did the bump letter arrive around this time as evidenced by the calls we're about to hear?
That's correct.
Okay, and in the bump letter, Tato is mentioned. I think in the original bump, Tato was mentioned. Who is Tato?
Tato is Luis Rivera.
Right, Publish call R, please.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. Picking up some things in the house.
Okay, so they're just saying hello to each other. Charlie says, "Do you feel better after what I told you last night?" She says, "Significantly." He says, "Yeah, it makes sense though. I mean, it makes 1,000% sense." She's like, "Yeah, no, it does." He says, "And I feel that's what it is." No, that's what it is. She says, "And you think today those sort of things could get taken care of?" Oh.
Oh, yeah. What's the R that you... Yeah, no. Trust me. Well, someone makes a walk on the appointment today. Right, let it up. It's not like it's not like at 9 a.m. It's like, hey, I got a call. Yeah. No, you gotta call the patient. So anyway, yeah. But this, can I tell you something more? I think about it too. When someone writes, "You don't care," you know what that sounds like? A girl.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't care.
So do they think a woman is behind this? Do they think Katie's behind this? So they were given the bump letter from the undercover. And again, that was the bump letter that was shown about 20 minutes ago, which is like, "I haven't gotten a call from you. You don't care." This is just basically a follow-up letter. And so now the Adelsons had time to talk about it. And Charlie's saying, well, the fact that someone wrote "you don't care," you know what it sounds like? A girl. And Adelson, Donna Adelson's like, "Yeah, because that's girls." Charlie says, "You don't care." She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's exactly how they sound. You don't care."
Yeah, that's exactly how they sound. You don't care. Well, I've never met the person, so I don't care about people I've never met.
No, have you looked at the note from a girl or a girl saying to you don't care?
That's the first thing they say. That's the first thing they say. You don't care. Well, guess what? I don't care about anyone I've never met.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's what it was, and that's why you have like a mediation where someone comes in and they're like, "Well, we're just doing my job," and that explains it all.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So listen, they want the same person.
Right.
Without a doubt. It's not, I mean, listen, I actually do know how things are done, and that was the same thing that I said. It's not something else.
Right. No, that's just clean.
No, it's 48 hours.
Yeah. Just enough time.
And let me take this follow-up.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, it could be a Lifetime movie. They already got the cheesy script down.
Publish call S, please.
All right, so they're not worried about the follow-up letter that they got. Phone call between Charlie and Donna.
Okay, honey.
Hey, I just sent you the
And
picture.
who is that lady? I'm probably Charlie.
Charlie? Yeah. Anna?
Oh, it says Dad Adelson. Oh, because Mr. Adelson would sound... Oh, okay. That would be too confusing. Why didn't they just write Harvey Adelson instead of Dad Adelson? What if they wrote Daddy Adelson? They're talking about something about implants, a cousin, not booby implants, but I think teeth implants. Oh my God. Yes, a South Park episode.
Hey, honey. Hi. Quick question. Did you ever check that phone number I gave you last night?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's just after the day off.
Dad did not feel well, actually. He didn't go to bed until 5:30 in the morning. So I gone to bed at 5:30. I got up actually at 6:30. And he said, "Well, look at me instead." I said, "No problem. All right, hold the girl."
So I guess at this point, Charlie's the one that's going to call that phone number because Garcia was like, "Fuck you. I'm not doing this. Y'all deal with it." Katie probably told Charlie, and then Katie probably doesn't want to do it. And then Charlie's doing it himself. And I think later on, Donna will probably call.
He didn't feel well. His patients are all being seen Wednesday, Thursday, and
Hang on a second.
Harvey's not feeling well. He didn't go to bed until 5:30 a.m. in the morning.
Hang on a second.
He got up at 6:30. He said something about how he can't. He's not feeling well. I wonder if he can't sleep because of all the stress that's building up about this whole thing.
Could not remember when I said he was going to sleep.
Yeah, no, it's,
He's like, so passionate.
But did you tell what I told you yesterday? I mean, it's not
100%.
I mean, does he agree? Does he agree with that?
Damn, dude, bringing in Harvey into this. Did he tell you what I told you yesterday? She said 100%. He says, I mean, does he agree? He says, does he agree with what I said? She says, yeah. He says, I mean, it's not. She says, it sounds like it'll be fine. He says, it's just that, Mom, 1,000%. I know. Charlie says, I know. Listen, what you worry about is when you don't, it gets cut off. Damn, dude. Harvey knows. Harvey knows. He's stressed out. He can't sleep. He's probably getting diarrhea too.
I mean, it's not.
It sounds like it will be fine.
It's just about 1,000%. I know.
Yeah.
I know what you worry about is when you don't know.
Right.
Who's doing
No,
something.
no, but it sounds like this company usually fixes those bridges pretty quickly, so they should be good.
Not looking at it. It's not like a fucking nonsense, because I really don't want to come down there anymore. I need to distance myself from it.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
just look
All
here.
right. She says, stop with the he says, stop with the fucking nonsense because I really don't want to come down anymore. I need to distance myself from. Damn, dude, they're sweating.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I am.
Charlie says, if you don't know who the person is, it's a much bigger problem. Even if you know who it is, it's very, very easy. Okay. She says, right. He says, and you always, I mean, you guys are notorious for always getting worked up over everything throughout as long as I've known you. It's always been everything is a big deal. You gotta get worked up about everything. Everything's a huge deal. And I'm just like it's not different. I'm just telling you, like, stop, because it's not anything more than nonsense. Oh my goodness. I think Charlie is trying to convince himself that it's not a big deal. That's why he's trying to say it out loud over and over again, reiterate it to his parents. But I think he's probably having diarrhea too, man. The whole family getting diarrhea.
Like, stop, because it's not anything more than nonsense.
Okay.
You know, I mean, you're just saying, like, you could worry about everything. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything to anybody. Somebody is fishing. Let them fish. They know too that you don't have nothing to do with anything. So it's not like, it's like you go to my next door neighbor and say, hey, I know.
He says, you didn't do anything wrong. Somebody is fishing. Let them fish. They know too that they don't have nothing to do with anything. So it's not like, it's like me going to my next door neighbor and saying, hey, I know you're whatever. Oh, fuck. Good morning. Hello.
Let them fish. They know too that you don't have nothing to do with anything. So it's not like, it's like me going to my next door neighbor and saying, hey, I know you're whatever. Like, okay, they look at me like I have 3 heads. I mean, that's pretty much the impression and that's the appropriate impression is.
What the fuck is he talking about?
So talking about something you don't know what they're talking about, you go, I don't know what you're talking about. So if somebody has somebody to talk to and you told them you don't know what they're talking about, like, basically you get lost. And that's true. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know something. You don't know something like this. There's not much you can do to help that person out, unfortunately. But it's not like you do know that person and you're not helping them. You don't know somebody. You don't know somebody. So, it's like somebody talking to me about someone I don't know. It's like, dude, I don't know who you're talking about, and I don't know.
He's just ranting.
Fun. Like, I mean, so I'm just saying, you get worked up. It's not fun like that. It's not something.
As long as you tell me that this is being taken care of.
I'm taking care of the best that I know is being taken.
He says, it's not like that. Mrs. Adelson says, okay, the only thing is, honey, as long as you tell me that this is being taken care of, I'm fine. Charlie says, Mom, it's being taken care of, the best that I know that it's being taken care of. But she says, I know he's saying, you get yourself all worked up and all fucking crazy, and that has to.
All worked up and all fucking crazy.
And that has to stop. I mean, I really don't want to, Oh my goodness. Good. Let them stress the shit out. I'm glad they're suffering.
That has to stop. I mean, I really don't want to,
Okay. Well, I just have to talk to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't that important that I contact you?
No, I know, but that's not going to work.
Well, he said he was, but after he spoke last night, and then he never went to bed.
She says, I mean, wasn't that important that I contact you? He says, no, I know. But you're like, dad is not going to go to work today. I mean, like, she says, well, he said was after we spoke last night and then he never went to bed. See, that was the problem. He's like, oh, as soon as you get yourselves all worked up over everything.
Well, he said he was, but after he spoke last night, and then he never went to bed. So that was the problem.
As soon as you get yourselves all worked out.
I know.
And it's always, understand, it's always.
If you were the jury and you're listening to this right now, are you thinking, man, Donna Adelson on these wiretap phone calls, does she sound like someone who's innocent? Does she sound like someone that wasn't involved in murdering Dan Markel? Does she sound like she was scared because she was being extorted or blackmailed? Or is it because of something else?
You get a little better, but understand, it's always, all worked out.
Trying.
I know it's I know, but I mean,
They're all stressed out because they don't want to get caught.
and you don't realize that you probably watch too many movies. Probably.
Oh, I see. I think Charlie's projecting. Charlie says, you don't realize. I mean, like, you probably watch too many movies, but she's like, probably. He says, it's not like, oh, like, yeah, we'll get one of them and then the other will just start paying. Like, it's the stupidest thing I ever heard. It doesn't work like that.
It's not like, oh, like, yeah, we'll get one of them and then the other one will start paying. Like, the stupidest thing I've heard doesn't work like that.
Okay, tell me all the picture, I know. I understand what you said, and I got it. I thought this one was okay, better do it.
I mean, it's a lot to worry about because if you're the Adelsons and this happens, it's like, okay, well, fuck, that one-time payment didn't work. These people are going to continue to blackmail us and ask for money for the rest of my lifetime. Otherwise, they're going to go to law enforcement and they're going to tell them exactly everything that went down. But maybe that won't happen because the hitmen don't want to go down themselves, right? So maybe it's just one of those things where you just pay them off just as a security blanket. The other thing is, or the other option is, fuck, maybe it's law enforcement. Maybe there's a reason why they are conducting this covert operation. But the Adelsons, I think they're leaning more towards just being blackmailed by the hitmen and their family. Families.
Well, that's great. I'm just saying, it's not like, there's nothing there. There's nothing. No, I mean, there really isn't. I mean, listen, someone wants to bother your nonsense with threats. I mean, it's not common. And when you get nonsense with threats,
All I'm hearing is that he's just trying to convince himself it's not a big deal. He says, well, that's great. I'm just saying it's not like, there's nothing. She says to be concerned about. Charlie says, no, I mean, there really isn't. I mean, listen, if someone wants to bother with nonsense or threats, I mean, it's not uncommon. And it's when you get nonsense and threats, I mean, first of all, they don't give you a number. I mean, everything is so traceable. It doesn't in a billion years. I mean, especially any electronics is extremely traceable. It is, isn't it, Charlie?
they don't give you a number. I mean, everything is so traceable. It doesn't, in a billion years. I mean, especially any electronics is extremely traceable. The other thing is this, is that I'll let you know, people, if someone doesn't want you to know what they look like, they wear a hat, they wear glasses, they put on beard.
So he's talking about disguise. The other thing is that I'll let you in on a secret. Ooh, because Charlie knows everything. He's going to divulge his secrets to Donna. I'll let you in on a secret. People, if someone doesn't want you to know what they look like, they wear a hat, they wear glasses, they put on a beard. Donna says, right. Charlie says, they can't listen. For $5 at the costume store, you can buy that Abraham Lincoln beard. You put that on. She's like, yeah. He says, and you wear glasses and a hat like everybody else on South Beach because it's really sunny outside. So if someone would come over wearing a hat and glasses and talk to you, you can't see 3/4 of their face. They walk around the big floppy hat, glasses, and come by. Like, no, like it's not, that is not how it's done. All right, so what is he trying to say?
Not have done. Yeah, well, it's either a complete nonsense, which it is, but somebody has someone can go there and tell them something. And that's fine.
So I guess because the guy didn't show up wearing his disguise, Charlie says, it's either complete nonsense, which it is. But if somebody asks someone, can you go there and tell them something? And that's basically what he did. He said, all right, I'll go there and I'll tell them something. Like, that's why it's done. It was done with that. Otherwise, it would not be.
You know, listen, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything to anybody. You didn't do anything to whoever these people are. They're not going to go through the amount of planning and stress and logistics and risk because something can always happen. I mean, like, you.
So he says, you know, and look, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything to anybody. You didn't do anything to whoever these people are. They're not going to go through the amount of planning and stress and logistics and risk something because something generally has happened. I mean, like even the best laid out plans. She says, of course, you know that. I'm so confused what they're talking about. Charlie says, I mean, even the best laid plans, you know, there could be an off-duty officer taking his dog for a walk, just as she's like, right. He says, just happened to come around the corner, just happened to happen, you know, or somebody goes to do something and they go and they tear their knee. What the I think he's just ranting. Something about them laying on the floor with a torn ACL. There's a lot of risks when somebody does something and a million and one things. Okay. What's Donna going to say? Oh, no, Charlie's going to continue talking.
You know, it's nothing to get to worry about. It is being looked into. Yeah, that's all I mean. Yeah, I mean, but it's not like, you know, it's trusting. I mean, that, you know, you'll probably get a heart attack from things before that happens to you. Okay. So, I mean, if
so he reiterates you have nothing to worry about.
Like, and that's probably more likely. Okay. So I'm just letting you know, but I can't, like, no, but I don't believe you. I don't want you to. I won't. I'll only let you know if it's something very important that you can tell you. I know, but I'm just saying it's. And I thought that was important enough that I need to see it. Yes, I spent the whole fucking night down there. I believe me. I know. You know, I mean, I want you to go home and have some peace tonight. So please, just. Okay, no, I was really planning on going down there and talking to you again. I'm just saying, like, it's utter nonsense. Okay. And what I say is great. When the first thing somebody says you don't care, that.
So they're going back and talking about the second letter that they received. One of the things somebody says is you don't care. That's girls writing. You don't care. She says, yeah, I didn't remember what, and it was, but he says, the first thing you said was you don't care. Mrs. Adelson, really? Okay. Mr. Adelson.
Yeah, the girls. I don't care about that.
You obviously do not care about how to. That means that's a girl's writing. That's it. She says, okay, Charlie. Charlie says, people don't write letters. I mean, people don't write letters. People don't show their faces. People don't give you a call, phone numbers. Like, it's not done like that. It's just somebody just messing around. She says, yeah. He says, fishing. Donna says, I got you, Charlie. I got you. Charlie says, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you have to understand, if somebody was going to do something, someone would show their face, nobody would give a cell phone number, nobody would write something and put it in the mail.
Nobody would write something and put it in the mail. You know what I'm saying? There's each one.
So they think someone is just messing around. This person showed up, not wearing a disguise, wrote a letter that was very girly. I wonder who in the FBI wrote the letter.
What is call T? We're still on. Tell us the date to refresh us.
Yeah, it's still 4/26, the day after the meetings took place down at Monty's and at Wendy's house. So it's the day after, still 4/26. This call is from Catherine McManus to Charles Adelson at 4:33. So it's about maybe 15 minutes after the call we just heard.
Play call T, please.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, you know, I don't know what the fuck, like, for some reason, I know you were like telling me something about the client, but I got mixed up with the number. And,
Okay.
and I'm calling both numbers, but nobody's picking up, so I need to figure out because, I just set up, you know.
I think this is a lie that Katie tells. I think they lied to Charlie saying that they did call that number and it didn't work, or Garcia was the one that told Katie that. I forgot. Somebody lied along the chain and said they called the number, but it didn't work.
But it sounds like a really good client if they're going to write the forms. I actually have the number at home.
Okay, but kind of like, I need it, like, that.
Well, I can talk. I wish I
Like, I'm
was.
supposed to, like, you said it's a thing, because, like, I tried to, remember it, and, like, I just couldn't, and I had been calling so many people today, so, like, it's
She says she's calling these numbers. They're not picking up. I need another number, basically. He says, I got the number at home. I wish I had it with me. I don't know. It's all very confusing talk, to be honest. She says, I'm calling so many people today.
I'm going to be home in probably 2 hours and I can get you the number then. Hopefully they haven't, like, looked at other properties yet.
He's gonna go home and get her the number. She's like, you can't get it to me earlier, or there's no way at all you can get the number to me. Oh gosh. He says, well, let me do this. Let me see if I can get the number. I've got the number at home on my desk. I don't know what this is on about.
Okay, next call, Charlie to defendant.
That's correct.
Okay, call you, please.
Charlie calls mommy.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, so Charlie's asking Donna for the number that was written on the paper. Donna says, oh, Charlie says, because somebody just called me asking for it because they thought they remembered, but evidently they remembered it wrong. Did Katie not write the number down? So he wants to get the number from her. He wants to see if she still has it. She's going to go and check, I guess. What did she say? Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Oh, he thought that she wrote the number down. She says she did not write the number down. All right. Next one call.
Call V, please.
Hello?
Hey, okay, I just called it. They don't have a number either. It's Apple, and I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Oh, dude. Now we are definitely tying Donna in. Oh, my goodness. Charlie. Whew. It's bad for you, Donna.
So with the termination to next set up, like, what we can go try to get the agent for showing that, right?
I know, that's why I was like, take it, write the number down. Like,
I know, but it's like I'm so good at like memorizing shit, you know? Like I do this all day. Like I have like 1,000 numbers on my phone now, and then now when somebody calls me back, I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna see every person's number.
I know.
You know, I don't have that in my job.
So she can't find the number. She can't memorize the number. Charlie doesn't know the number. Charlie calls mom. Mom doesn't have the number. Oh, boy. There's some background talk. Charlie says he can get the number in 30 minutes.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
how you doing? Oh,
I think I remember one of the reasons that I had to call you.
yeah,
One of the properties.
yeah.
Oh, dude. Katie calls Garcia, the baby daddy / hitman, was like, hey, remember the listing I had to tell you about for one of the properties? He's like, yeah. And she's like, what was, I don't know, just in case you call, you know, because I have to set it up with. Oh, gosh. I think they're trying to figure out the phone number. All right, here's the phone number, 305-712-6570. Dude. 305-712-6570. So them saying that the kids' clothes fee or something like the kids' clothing was $65.70. It's like, fuck it. Let's just say the fucking phone number at this point. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
5570.
5570?
Because I also, I have like 2 numbers.
I know you gotta adjust that. I get it. So the listing for the place is
It's a 30570 as well, 6570.
5570.
No.
Okay, they're just repeating each other. Oh my god, this is so bad. All right, she ends the phone call with baby daddy.
Put a pin in that and go back to the Matsuri restaurant conversation between Charlie and Harvey Adelson. Do you remember that exhibit?
Yes.
133. I want to revisit that. There's actually a couple additional portions I want to publish. So I'll ask to do that at this time.
Okay, we're going back to the Japanese restaurant with Harvey and Charlie. Oh, I guess they have more shit. can't hear anything. What's the point of this? I'm gonna, because last time we didn't really hear shit, I'm gonna forward it a little bit, because sometimes, oh, sorry. Georgia has been recapping what is being mentioned in these evidence. So I'm gonna see if she does that, but you can't really hear anything.
That restaurant conversation that we had a technical difficulty with, L.1, I want to publish that at this time.
I'll go back and listen to it later on, but I feel like you can't really hear anything. I'm a little confused. I'll go see what's up. I just don't want to waste my time if it's just literally nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we were like it's an hour and 15 minutes there, it's an hour and 15 back here, and I'll probably be there for 2.5 hours.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm hoping to get to your place by 5:30.
Okay. It's, yeah, it's getting up maybe, maybe just stay a little bit later. It's different. It's not going to be.
All right, she's forwarding it a little bit. So between Charlie, Donna. Dinner plans, I guess.
Well, maybe we're just gonna have 2 strikes on that one. We'll try again later.
All right, it's not working, so she'll do it later.
X, could you tell us about that call?
Yeah, it's a call from Catherine McManua to Charles Adelson at 10:42 a.m.
Okay, publish X, please.
2 a.m. Yeah, it's a call from Catherine McManua to Charles Adelson at 10:42 a.m.
Okay, publish X, please.
All right, Katie and Charlie. The transcripts help, but the Matsuri stuff, I'm like, I don't fucking know.
You spoke to my secretary?
Yes, I did. So she picks up the phone. First of all, she sounds exactly like the phone.
She's talking to me?
What's that?
She's talking to me?
Hey, look, for a second, she picked up the phone and goes, she's in the bathroom. And I thought that was like some kind of code for something or other.
Oh, Jesus. So Charlie calls, her secretary picks up, and Charlie thought that when the secretary picked up and said she's in the bathroom, Charlie thought it was a code word for something. Charlie says, she's in the bathroom. And I'm like, does she float or is she in the bathroom? And I'm like, my head's spinning. I'm like, what is she trying to tell me? I'm thinking like, oh, dude. So Charlie's like, hey, we've been speaking in code word this entire time. And when I thought you were talking about she's in the bathroom, I thought that was code word for something because we've been speaking in code word the entire time. Oh, God, Charlie. Charlie! So dumb.
I was going to ask her if she flushed or if she's still floating. I want to flush.
You might have the whole bathroom, please.
I want to flush.
Yeah, she wasn't flushed. Okay.
So I'm fucking
Okay.
He says, I want it. He's like, what is she trying to tell me? I want it flush. I want it flush. I want it to go away.
I thought this was like code. I'm like, Katie, is she flushed or is she in the bathroom?
Oh my God, it's too funny.
Oh, and then I'm like, I'm not really like that. But
Stop, my nerves are getting now.
I made it clear I want the problem flushed.
He says, I made it clear. I want the problem flush. They're idiots.
Oh,
Alright. So hey, are you going to Keith this weekend?
I think so.
I think that's the end of the phone call.
Alright. So hey, are you going to Keith this weekend?
I think so.
Yes, if you were, I was just tell you to come by tomorrow. I'll take the goods to my garage and I'll do something for you.
So I guess Charlie's in a good mood, asking if she's going to go to the Keys, I guess the Florida Keys this weekend. He tells her, hey, I got something for you in my garage. I'll give you the code. He was going to leave a gift card with a tree. He says it's a gift card that she can use for any hotel. I don't know why. Like, what has she done? I feel like she hasn't done fuck all.
Back up to join and have a cocktail. Call it day. Go wake up.
He's basically saying that they need a vacation. Here, go on vacation, leave the kids at home, smoke a big fat joint, have a cocktail, call it a day. I don't know. Are they celebrating already? I don't know. They're just talking to each other at this point.
Yeah.
You're crazy. How many vacations have you done?
It's honestly, it's nice that I get an office and have a little dirty, not bullshit, don't have today. I like the secretary so nice. And I have lost a bunch of offices in my corporate or got sold.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to eat right around that and out to meet all my offices, two of them dropped me. So I don't care. I'm glad to be slower than it was. Like, really looking good for my health.
It's hard to follow if you're only listening. You gotta read the transcript. Especially if you're playing it on like iPad and you're just putting it on speakers. It's tough.
That's what not this one. So, but anyway,
Anyways, he said he was talking about how he was fucking beyond miserable. They're talking about planning stuff. She says she doesn't have plans. She's annoyed. They're talking about liquor, talking about finding Jesus. Oh boy. Talking about how Charlie is his favorite, is her favorite. Jewish person, I guess, maybe. I don't know. They're just yapping away. She tells him that he needs Jesus. Something about him being white and not watching BET or something like that. She tells him to look up lemonade, Google Beyonce lemonade. Something about hot sauce. Something about white people not understanding stuff. Okay.
No, I think we just don't understand. Okay, fine.
These two pretty friendly with each other on the wire.
Yes, they are.
In this particular call, does Charlie offer a gift to Magdanoa and Garcia?
He does.
And is that the only instance of that on the wire?
No, there were several.
I'll play call Y, please.
More gifts.
There's no step that you get one.
This is Charlie and Donna. Okay.
what?
Well,
Okay.
all right, but thank you for the offer of 7:30.
It'll be tough. I don't lose it that long.
Oh, I think he just doesn't feel like going.
Sure.
No.
So they're talking about the dad. The dad doesn't feel like going somewhere. I guess maybe the dad is still upset. Charlie says, is he still upset about everything or ... Donna says, he's not having the best day. Charlie says, did something else happen? Donna says, no. So, just understand maybe another time, just not right now. So it seems like Harvey is not having a great time with all of this.
Are you still upset about everything or
Yeah, it's not having the best day.
did something else happen?
No. So, just understand and maybe another time, just not right now. All right. Well,
Man, imagine if Donna's apartment was bugged. That would have been great. Charlie says everything else is being taken care of. She said it's great. Charlie says, just so you know, they actually called the person and nobody picked up. Oh, this is the lie. I don't think they ever called the phone number. They never called the number. They told the Adelsons that they did and nobody picked up. How was that taking care of anything in any way? Why pay Katie? Why celebrate early? Donna says maybe they were just throwaway phones. Who knows? Charlie says, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, a throwaway phone is nothing as far as a voicemail, but no one picked up. They tried a couple of times. I wouldn't worry. Let me tell you something. I would not worry at all. The fact that they didn't pick up, that means fuck all. That doesn't mean anything. So he's trying to make her feel better. Let's see. They're just talking about chores, laundry, errands, I guess. Talking about going to CVS. Something about a hot tub. Charlie again says, trust me when I tell you, Mom, it is. You've done nothing wrong. She says, I know. Charlie says, and it's because of that you have nothing, literally nothing to worry about. Somebody's fishing. Somebody wants to try to make some money because they're struggling, but that would never amount to anything. If someone decides to throw something, you know, throw a fucking fish line out there. How you doing? Throw a fucking fish line out there to see if they can catch something. And I understand why they're doing it. It's funny because he keeps telling her, oh, you don't need to stress out because you didn't do anything wrong. Well, the reason why she's stressing out is because she did do something. He's giving her some analogies. I guess the fish line.
And then some dumb idiot wants to go ahead and they want to follow up with a letter. Like, and the truth is that the number was called. They didn't pick up. And then she tried calling and said, hey, shit.
So here he's saying she called the number. She being Catherine Magbanua. Did Magbanua call the number?
Nope.
No, she didn't.
And they're saying, well, the number was called, but nobody picked up. Would the FBI have seen if that was the case?
We would have.
And that didn't happen.
It did not happen.
So Garcia said he called the number. Katie's saying she called the number. Charlie's telling Donna that Katie called the number, but nobody called the number.
That's correct.
They lied to the
next day,
Adelsons.
April 28th, 2016. Do we attempt another bump?
We do.
And what is this one?
We had the undercover call the Adelson Institute and asked for Mrs. Donna Adelson.
All right. And what time of day was that?
It was 9:22 a.m.
So right when they are telling everyone, hey, calm down, it's fine. They tried calling, the phone number doesn't work. FBI is like, you know what? Let's fuck them up. Let's give Donna another day of diarrhea. Let's give her a call.
on the 28th.
April 28th.
Please proceed.
Thank you for calling the Adelson's office. This is Erica. Can you help you?
Yes, good morning. May I speak to Mrs. Donna Adelson?
May I let her know who's calling?
Sammy?
Sammy from...
I met her last week and I gave her some paperwork.
You met her last week and you gave her some paperwork regarding...
She knows what it's about. It's important paperwork.
Oh, okay. And your name is Sammy?
Yes.
Do you have another phone number you can be reached?
My number is 305 712 6570.
Okay, because she's not available right now, but I can have her maybe give you a call back.
Okay, just tell her it's very important. I need to find out immediately what she thinks about the paperwork.
Okay.
I met her last week. Yes, thank you so much.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. You too.
A moment to confer, Judge.
Go ahead.
Yes, we do.
Publish calls.
I can't wait to listen to this.
Enjoy.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, are you in the office or home?
No, I'm just off now. What's up?
Well, Erica called me this morning, and because Dad was on the road.
Erica called me this morning because Dad was on the road to the office. So Erica called me and she said, I wouldn't normally bother you with this. She says, I don't know if it's a sales call or what, but somebody called me this morning and he said his name was Sammy. He gave you some very important papers last week and he hasn't heard from you. He wants you to call him back and here's the number. So, oh, fuck. Donna's definitely getting diarrhea again.
Yeah, so Erica called me and she said, I didn't normally bother you with this. She says, I don't know if it's a bad call or what, but somebody called this morning and he said his name was Sammy, and he gave you some very important papers last week and he hasn't heard from you. So he wants you to call him back and here's the number.
So that's who Erica was. They were mentioning someone named of Erica that worked at the office. Erica's the one that received this message from the FBI.
Okay.
So once we verified the number was the correct number that told you that. So obviously I'm not going to call the number. Erica said, this just has to be a sales call. Just hit star 67 before you call the number and then they won't know the number you're calling from. I said, oh, okay, I'll write that down. What's your suggestion?
The odd thing is this, is that that's the same number you gave me, right?
I don't know because I gave you the number. I never kept it. You kept it.
Tell me what the number was.
Let me see if I can put it here.
305
Right.
712 6570.
6570.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it's so much. The odd thing is that 712 6570. Yeah, that's the same number. And it was called. You know, pick up.
Maybe that's because no.
Okay, so someone called today?
You called the office and Erica
Charlie was telling Katie that Donna had diarrhea because she was like stressed out about this.
called me. She said, I hope I'm not bothering this copy of sales call.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. I'm looking into it right now.
Yeah, I think it should work. I just wanted to verify the
I
number.
know, and that's the odd thing is you think the number will be picked up. I mean,
We'll pick it up.
so let me do this. Let me call somebody,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't want to trust him, I tell you. I wouldn't worry at all.
I wonder if Charlie's realizing that Katie lied to him about calling that number. Because Katie was like, oh my God, I called the number and they didn't pick up. Like, oh my God, are you sure it's the right number? I called them so many times. Nothing happened. And then Charlie goes to Donna, don't worry, Mom, it's taken care of. They called the number. No one picked up. We're done. And then he gives Katie a gift card, a bonsai tree. Oh my God. I think Charlie's like, fuck, man. I think she duped me. So Charlie says, let me call somebody.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why, especially because, what do you call it? Especially because I know you know who it is. So let me call someone and take care of it now, okay?
Thank you, Jim.
All right.
Okay.
He's going to be like, yo, Katie, what the
And
fuck?
at the conclusion of this call, does Charlie Adelson attempt to call Catherine Magdanoa?
He does.
What happens?
He goes to her voicemail.
Katie knows. Katie's like, fuck, Charlie's calling me. He must know that I lied.
Does he leave? Let's listen to AA, please.
Voicemail. He leaves a voice message? Ain't no way.
Voice 131.
Hey, it's me, Gordon calling.
A couple more times.
He did. He called and did not reach her.
Okay, so we've got, I think, 9:49, 9:51, and 9:54. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
Okay. Does he ever get up with her?
Yes, she finally calls him back.
All right. And what time is that?
10:43 a.m.
Publish BB, please.
She's like, fuck.
7 minutes in duration, which you...
I'm sure the jurors will agree.
Office. They're looking for him.
Okay.
He says, hey. She says, what happened? He says, somebody called like Dad's office. She says, uh-huh. He says, today, looking for him, saying that. Katie, okay. Charlie, they dropped off some paperwork to him. Katie, uh-huh. Charlie, there was a phone number on there. Actually, the person left a message with Erica.
Dropped off some paperwork. Sugar. What? There was a phone number on there. And actually the person left a message with Erica. And Erica phoned my mom up because she's like, yeah, mom, I was going to call you up. But I think she got a phone call. I was like,
Uh-huh. What's the phone number that they're calling from?
Yo, she's playing dumb. What's the phone number that they're calling from, though?
Erica said a guy by the name of Stanley called the office this morning saying that I left some paperwork with Dr. Adelson last week and I left the number on there.
So Erica said a guy by the name of Sammy called the office this morning. I left some paperwork with Donna Adelson last week. He left a number on there and he needs to call me at this number. Katie, no, somebody's like fucking pulling your bones and shit. Charlie, well, this is the third. Katie, call the number. Call the number because I'm about to call on my fucking phone. Liar, 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 liar. Charlie, I mean, it's someone who wants to be called back. Let's put it that way. Do you still have the number? Katie, yeah, well, obviously that number, nobody's picking up. Liar. Charlie, well, Katie, that's a non-working number. It's like a Gmail number. Charlie, nobody's pulling the leg. I'm just asking you to find out who the fuck it is.
Not a working number. It's an email number.
Nobody's pulling the leg. I'm just asking you to find out who the fuck it is.
Charlie's getting pissed.
It's like, get that number that's off of the name, off of the number, off of the freaking, caller ID.
At the office?
Yeah, obviously. Because this is like a fucking bullshit game.
Well, they're not coming out on foot. They're not writing letters and they're not calling the office because they have nothing better to do.
Katie says this is a fucking bullshit game. Charlie says, well, they're not. They're not coming out on foot. They're not writing letters and they're not calling the office because they have nothing better to do. Katie says, well, I don't know what to tell you because I called the number myself. Charlie, well, okay, let's call that number again and find out what the fuck is going on. Katie says, and nobody picks up. I even tried another number and left a message. Charlie, well, okay, well, I would. Katie, I'm trying to get whoever's starting your family and helping you guys out and trying to help you guys out. But it's like, if they don't pick up, like, what the fuck? Dude, they completely just dropped the real estate talk. Dude, this is so funny.
Helping you guys out and trying to help you guys out, but it's like, if they don't pick up, like, what the fuck?
I
It's like, it's a
understand.
fucking joke.
I understand, but they fucking called this morning and they're waiting for the phone call. That's what I'm telling you. And it's 3 times.
Get the number or whatever that is that's talking to you. Or
305,
or whatever
that's
it
what
is.
it is, 657. You have the number.
Exactly. That number is obviously, it's like a non-working number.
Okay, can you find out?
Okay, and then it's like, what else? I don't know what to decide. It's either somebody's pulling your phone, somebody is just harassing you, or somebody's trying to get something out of you.
Okay, find out who the fuck it is, because you have a phone call from the FBI. I'm telling you. Well, I'm telling you, and then when they do catch the person, they're going to be asking them lots of questions about who Katie is.
We already spoke about this. It's like not even like a fucking joke anymore.
It's not a fucking joke,
like
Katie.
somebody's
It's not.
harassing you guys, somebody's harassing everything, and it's
Okay,
like,
see,
you guys
Katie, take it through. Find out who the fuck it is. That's all I'm asking.
Yo, Katie's a better actress than Wendy. Okay, Katie's way better than Wendy. Look at her pretending like she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Girl, you know what you didn't do.
No, I'm not straight on my fucking cell phone because it's fucking bullshit and fucking somebody trying to fucking pinpoint some bullshit. Like, it's getting aggravating.
Yeah, it is. All I'm saying is find out who the fuck it is and don't stop playing the games. I don't know who you have to talk to, but it needs to be nipped in the bud.
No, but I'm gonna handle this shit myself, bro. This is some fucking bullshit. I'm gonna handle it my motherfucking self. Well, straight my motherfucking number. They fucking, if everyone wants to call back and I go, is it the right number? Okay, I have your fucking, whatever fucking shit taken care of. Okay? Because this is fucking bullshit.
Find out.
That's correct, bro. I'm not going to that fucking FBI. I'm fucking getting irate with this shit already.
Go to the FBI. Do it.
It's either the FBI fucking playing games or fucking whatever it is,
No.
I'm fucking getting pissed.
Alright, we'll find out. All I'm saying is,
You gave a wrong phone number.
okay,
You're an idiot. You gave a fucking wrong number. Get the fucking number and the fucking call because I'm gonna call them.
okay,
And fucking text me. I don't fucking give a shit about all these fucking bullshit, whatever shit anymore.
okay.
I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, I'm gonna fucking go to the cops right now.
Okay, well, either you go to the cops or we go to the cops. We'll find out. We'll find
I'm
out.
gonna fucking go to the cops because this is fucking bullshit.
We'll find out who the fuck this is, because this person evidently knows you and knows your family. And they're me, and they're my
And
family.
you
So,
don't think that I fucking scared the shit out of me? Like somebody fucking saying my name out loud,
well,
whatever.
if someone's messing with you, they're messing with me. If someone's messing with me, they're messing with you. It's the same
Exactly.
thing. So what I'm saying is, find out who the fuck
That number
it
doesn't
is.
fucking work. If you can get a hold of these four different offices, call them on the fucking number. See if that fucking number works. Bottom line. Just, I'll try myself, and that shit does not work.
Hey, call them, find out who the fuck it is now. Trust me on this. Find out who the fuck it is.
Get the number, listen to me, and get the number, and something I would say because
I
I
already-
want
Dude, she's doing such a good job at playing it up.
parents who don't fucking FBI, we're not fucking doing this shit, and fucking go, and fucking report whatever.
Girl, what happened to the real estate talk, dude? What happened to all the incognito stuff?
I gave you the other day.
I have the fucking number.
Okay, good. Call it.
Listen, I called the number. That's not a working number.
Good.
Get the number that calls your fucking office. Listen to me for once.
I will. You want me to call it?
The fucking A, bro. I'm gonna fucking fuck with the fucking fucking with me.
I'm going to call my mom and have my mom call the
Get the
office.
fucking number. Because
Which
you're
number?
not fucking parents. I never get called, and I'm glad that
Charlie's a talker, but can you imagine the arguments between Charlie and Katie? It probably sounds like this. Yo, you get Katie pissed? You get Katie trying to put on a show? Charlie's like, ooh, okay. Oh, goddamn, girl, chill out.
working number. Because like, somebody's thinking, somebody's coming into some shit, and somebody's just trying to fucking aggravate somebody.
Okay, let me repeat this here. Do you want me to have Erica go on the caller ID and look to see what number that was that called?
Fucking number. Obviously, they're calling from somewhere else. If it's not the same number that you said, how about you call and find out?
Okay, do me a favor. Try that number I gave you the other day, and I'm going to call my mom and tell her to call Erica and ask her to look it up on the caller ID. Okay? So, call.
Whatever.
Hey, someone send Katie a trophy, please. She's in prison right now. Go send her a trophy.
Members of the jury, we're going to take our lunch break at this point. Once again, you're not to discuss this case.
All right, lunch break. Everyone's getting out. Donna's wearing yellow today. Harvey's there taking, oh, he's got a notepad with him today. He's taking notes. Oh shit, Harvey, you better go to Vietnam and get the fuck out of here. Run, Harvey, run. All right, I think the defense is staying back. They're going to listen to the...
I don't believe I gave the instruction this morning, but once again, it is pertinent as it relates to the evidence and making any facial expressions or making any gestures that you either agree with or disapprove of what you are hearing or seeing. Please do not do that. We cannot have any improper influences on the jurors who are deciding the matter. We will be in recess.
That's why I can't be in the gallery, okay?
Until 1:15.
I make too many faces. Oh, dude. All right, y'all. Day 5. Oh, man. This looks so bad for Donna. Day 5 trial. Again, Pat Sanford with the FBI is still on the stand, and we're just going through all the wiretap phone calls, dude. All the wiretap phone calls. So they orchestrated this bump 2 years later to get these people to start talking about this whole shit, and everyone, one by one, they're all just having a fucking meltdown, having diarrhea, they're stressing out, can't sleep. Katie is blowing a lid. Garcia's like, fuck you, you handle this shit. Like, there's just so much drama that's unfolding right now. I feel like we're watching reality TV. I think Georgia said today that she was going to wrap up today with her final witnesses. So will Charlie testify? Will the jailhouse informant testify? Who knows? I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then if the state does, if they're done today, that means maybe tomorrow, maybe Donna will testify. Things are moving really quickly, really, really quickly. I think it's so funny how in the very beginning of this, they were trying to speak in code, real estate, you know, they were trying to say, oh, the clothing was $65.70, which matches the last 4 numbers of the FBI's number that they gave to Donna. You know, they were trying so hard to speak in code. Oh boy. All the phone calls going back and forth between Donna, Charlie, Charlie to Katie, Katie to Charlie, Katie to the hitman, and then all the way back from hitman, Katie, Charlie, and then to Donna. This really ties Donna into this. And then now it's gotten to the point where Katie is just so unhinged and she's trying to convince Charlie that she did call the number, even though she fucking didn't. Katie just drops all the real estate talk. Katie's done speaking in code. She's like, if someone's harassing your family and I'm trying to take care of it, you know, this affects me too. So I will see you guys after the lunch break. Oh my goodness. What a day. What a day.